Rich people are excellent receivers. Poor people are poor receivers. Written by Evelyn Harper. Publishing by Audify Stories. Introduction. Rich people are truly excellent receivers, effortlessly attracting abundance into their lives. On the contrary, poor individuals tend to struggle with receiving, blocking the flow of prosperity. This obstacle to receiving stems from a lack of self-worth, an internal barrier that prevents one from embracing the gifts of the universe. However, it is crucial to understand that the law of receiving states that one can only receive what they believe they are deserving of. Therefore, one's net worth is a direct reflection of their self-worth. When you genuinely believe in your inherent worthiness to be affluent, the universe aligns with your mindset, bringing forth immense wealth. Moreover, your community recognizes and appreciates the vital role you play within it. Embracing this truth, it becomes imperative to prioritize receiving in your life. While many individuals are adept at giving, the primary reason for their lack of success lies in their poor ability to receive. Their self-worth remains so disappointingly low that they deny themselves the luxuries they desire, such as grand residences by the serene ocean or sprawling mansions nestled in the picturesque countryside. They yearn for a life of opulence, $1 million income, and an abundance of material possessions, the very things that others diligently strive for. In order to break free from this self-imposed limitation, it is crucial to shift your perception and recognize your inherent worthiness. Allow yourself to indulge in the bountiful offerings that life has in store for you. Open your heart and mind to the idea that you are deserving of a life adorned with all the trappings of wealth. By expanding your capacity to receive, you invite unparalleled prosperity into your existence. Embrace the mindset of a rich receiver and watch as your life transforms, bringing you immeasurable joy, abundance, and fulfillment beyond measure. Chapter 1. The Art of Receiving What Rich People Know. Making money is not as complicated as most people believe, despite the common misconceptions surrounding it. In fact, the process of accumulating wealth can be simplified and achieved by anyone who is willing to embrace the possibilities that lie before them. Unfortunately, many individuals find themselves hindered in their pursuit of financial success due to their closed mindset. They fail to recognize the opportunities that present themselves or unknowingly turn a blind eye to them, thus impeding the inflow of abundance into their lives. It is essential to acknowledge that our upbringing and personal experiences greatly impact our predisposition towards wealth or poverty. These factors heavily influence whether we possess an attitude of scarcity or abundance. Both poverty and riches are not merely products of external circumstances but rather manifestations of our inner state of mind. Therefore, transforming from a pattern of thinking rooted in scarcity to one characterized by wealth requires a fundamental shift in our mental outlook. The key to this transformation lies in cultivating the habit of being an exceptional receiver. This means being receptive to the countless opportunities that surround us on a daily basis. It involves developing the skill of recognizing potential avenues for financial growth and seizing them with enthusiasm and determination. By adopting an open mindset and embracing the idea that abundance is readily available, we allow ourselves to become magnets for prosperity. To be an excellent receiver, one must also let go of any limiting beliefs or self-imposed barriers that hinder success. This entails challenging the negative conditioning we may have inherited from our family or acquired throughout our lives. By actively shedding these detrimental thought patterns, we create space for new, empowering beliefs that align with the abundance we seek. Moreover, becoming an excellent receiver requires a commitment to continuous growth and self-improvement. This involves seeking knowledge, expanding our skill sets, and cultivating a mindset of curiosity. It means actively seeking out mentors, resources, and opportunities to broaden our understanding of financial principles and strategies. By doing so, we equip ourselves with the tools necessary to navigate the complexities of wealth accumulation and capitalize on the possibilities that come our way. In conclusion, making money is a process that is within reach of everyone, provided they are willing to adopt the right mindset. It is not a convoluted endeavor, but rather a journey of self-discovery and personal transformation. By recognizing the importance of being an exceptional receiver, we unlock the doors to financial abundance. Embracing this mindset empowers us to seize opportunities, break free from limiting beliefs, and continuously evolve towards a state of richness and prosperity. Rich people know that the universe is abundantly filled with infinite possibilities and endless opportunities waiting to be embraced. They fully comprehend that attracting money effortlessly is not only possible but self-evident. Each day, they eagerly anticipate receiving abundant blessings from various sources, not merely limited to financial abundance, but also a cascade of golden opportunities, brilliant ideas, valuable possessions, extraordinary individuals, and propitious circumstances that harmonize with and uplift their purpose. Remarkably, rich individuals expect these incredible gifts to effortlessly flow into their lives, simply by embodying their authentic selves. While the majority of people perceive this notion as inconceivable, it is a profound truth that the wealthy and prosperous actually exert less effort than others. In fact, those who possess immense fortunes seldom toil. They have profoundly understood that true affluence stems from being an exceptional receiver rather than a magnificent performer. Why receiving is key to wealth. In the simple wisdom of self-help books, wealth is sometimes perceived as being earned by virtue and hard work. However, as many daily experiences remind us, wealth is equally related to a person's ability to receive other people's gifts. The world's poor do not only live in places with no natural resources. They also live in countries with a low capacity for institutionalizing or leveraging modern technology, like communication satellites, technology news, and life-saving medicines. When these resources and knowledge cannot be received, they remain a pipe dream. The emotional challenges of being a receiver of other people's gifts are immense and sometimes include self-awareness, wisdom, intuition, discernment, judgment, maturity, self-knowledge, optimism, devotion, confidence, spiritual joy, and moral responsibility. But the most visible receivers are the poor, those without enough food to eat, money to spend, houses to live in, or education for their children. That's what we can see. We can't see the riches of the wealthy because the very nature of modern wealth depends on being on the giving, not the receiving end of technology, on the ability to leverage international resources, and on institutional mechanisms. The accumulation of wealth requires the utilization of financial expertise, business acumen, strategic planning, risk-taking, innovation, networking, and the ability to capitalize on favorable opportunities. With vast financial resources at their disposal, the wealthy have access to exclusive investment opportunities, luxury assets, and prestigious institutions that further enhance their wealth and societal standing. Their wealth is visible through opulent mansions, extravagant yachts, high-end fashion, and lavish lifestyles. However, the true extent of their riches transcends the material realm. Wealth grants them power, influence, and the ability to shape the world according to their desires. They possess the means to establish philanthropic endeavors, fund research and development, and support causes that align with their values. Additionally, their wealth provides them with a sense of security, granting them the freedom to pursue passions, indulge in leisure activities, and explore life's pleasures. The accumulation of wealth also allows them to leave a lasting legacy, ensuring their name and influence endure for generations to come. Overall, the stark contrast between the visible struggles of the poor and the unseen opulence of the wealthy highlights the intricate dynamics of wealth and its multifaceted nature. Understanding abundance and opportunity. If you really take the time to reflect on it, you'll come to realize that the initial stage of creation revolves around the art of receiving. Now, let's talk about your capacity to receive when it comes to money. You see, wealthy individuals possess an incredible knack for attracting and accepting money into their lives. On the other hand, those who are financially challenged struggle to effectively receive money. My intention is to guide you in comprehending what it truly takes to open yourself up to receiving a significantly larger amount of money. By doing so, not only will you experience a profound transformation in your financial realm, but also in your physical, spiritual, and overall success across all aspects of your life. These distinctions I'm about to share with you hold immense importance since they genuinely separate those who have from those who have not. It's no secret that rich individuals are masters at receiving, while poor individuals struggle to embrace this fundamental skill. Perhaps you've been conditioned to believe that the main objective in your life should be to strive to do your best, assist as many people as you can, maximize your financial earnings, and become the best version of yourself. However, I must inform you that this line of thinking is mere nonsense. You have been subjected to intense brainwashing, causing you to set your aspirations far too low. The truth of the matter is that your life's objectives should encompass not only striving to do your best, helping as many individuals as possible, but also allowing yourself to receive all the abundance that you genuinely deserve across every facet of your existence. Ultimately, it's about becoming the best version of yourself. Remember, the more you are able to graciously receive, the more you will have the ability to give to others. Conversely, the less you have, the less you are capable of sharing with those in need. Even renowned charitable organizations nowadays understand the power of the law of receiving. Take a moment to ponder this. Why do certain individuals feel entitled to claim all the wealth in the world? It's simple, because they genuinely possess that right. Now, let's address a vital question. It's not a matter of whether or not you are comfortable with receiving things. Instead, it's about examining your current state of accepting the immense possibilities and opportunities that are right within your reach. Why giving is only half the equation. The key to effective giving is to stay open to receiving and embracing the abundance that life offers. When we observe successful individuals, we realize that they excel in the art of receiving. On the contrary, those who struggle with poverty tend to have difficulty in embracing the act of receiving. They often lack the willingness and ability to open themselves up to the flow of prosperity. It is essential to understand that the level of success and abundance we experience is directly linked to our capacity to receive. In simpler terms, the more we give, the more we are open to receive. Likewise, as we receive more, our ability to give multiplies. This perspective allows us to perceive giving as a continuous cycle of receiving, which in turn enables us to offer compassion, love, joy, undivided attention, time, encouragement, and financial assistance more abundantly. In this beautiful reciprocity of giving and receiving, growth is found. Not only do we grow as individuals, but the impact of our generosity also leads to the growth and transformation of those we have the privilege to help. Let us embrace this cycle of giving and receiving, for it holds the potential to flourish both our lives and the lives of those we touch. Yet for many people, the ability to receive is far more difficult than the ability to give. This is because our creativity and willingness to acquire more is often dulled by negative outside influences. Life's problems and difficulties, worries about money, and sometimes simple fear of the unknown. This creates a situation, one in which only one part of the cycle of giving and receiving is allowed to function, that prevents us from fulfilling our full potential. In order to truly expand our capacity to receive, we must first recognize and overcome these barriers that hold us back. By embracing a mindset of abundance and gratitude, we open ourselves up to a world of limitless possibilities. We shift our focus from scarcity to abundance, from lack to abundance. We begin to see the countless opportunities and blessings that surround us each day. We realize that receiving is not a sign of weakness, but rather a reflection of our openness and readiness to invite new experiences and gifts into our lives. As we embrace the art of receiving, we become better equipped to give from a place of authenticity and generosity. Our willingness to receive is not only a gift to ourselves but also a gift to others, as it allows them to experience the joy of giving. By expanding our capacity to receive, we amplify the positive impact we can have on the world around us. So let us release the limitations that have held us back and step into a life of abundance and fulfillment. Let us welcome the flow of giving and receiving with open arms, knowing that it is through this continuous exchange that we can create a truly harmonious and prosperous existence. May we celebrate the beauty of receiving by embracing the abundance that life has to offer. Let us open our hearts and minds to the bountiful gifts that await us, allowing them to nourish and inspire us in ways we never thought possible. With each new moment of receiving, we allow ourselves to grow and evolve, tapping into the vast reservoirs of love and abundance that exist within and around us. Let the energy of receiving fill us to the brim as we bask in the joy and contentment it brings. As we expand our capacity to receive, we connect to the infinite power of the universe, with its endless possibilities and miracles that await us at every turn. Let us surrender to this flow of receiving, trusting that the universe has our best interests at heart and is always conspiring to bring us the gifts we seek. By releasing any resistance or fear around receiving, we give ourselves permission to fully embrace the magic and wonder that life has to offer. So let us stand tall in our ability to receive, knowing that it is not a weakness, but a strength that empowers us to live life to the fullest. Let us cultivate a deep sense of gratitude for all that comes our way, big or small, recognizing that every act of receiving is an opportunity for growth and transformation. May we continue to expand our capacity to receive, allowing the abundance of the universe to flow effortlessly into our lives. And as we do, may we inspire others to do the same, creating a ripple effect of generosity and love that spreads far and wide. Embrace the art of receiving, for it is through this beautiful dance of giving and receiving that we truly find fulfillment and joy. Chapter 2: The Scarcity Mindset: How Poor People Block Wealth. When I was a child and would witness terrifying occurrences in the news, my dear mother would provide me with invaluable advice, saying, "Direct your attention towards the helpers. You will perpetually encounter individuals who are diligently rendering assistance." In simpler terms, these helpers can be perceived as individuals who willingly accept and receive external aid. The affluent members of society are exemplary in their capacity to receive graciously, while individuals living in poverty often struggle with accepting assistance due to ingrained faulty programming. This flawed mental framework consists of attitudes such as the scarcity mindset, the ego's apprehension of rejection, and a tendency to embrace emotions associated with lack and limitation, all while persistently clinging on to outdated beliefs fueled by the energy of fear. Consequently, these faulty attitudes translate into poor habits of receiving, which inevitably impact their interpersonal connections and ultimately lead to impoverished circumstances. Take a moment to contemplate this. How frequently have you been subjected to fear-inducing influences perpetuated by society? Statements like, "There will be no additional economic stimulus package," "The national debt limit will be raised," "The wealth gap between the rich and the poor continues to widen," and "The American dream is nothing more than a haunting nightmare for the less fortunate," are slogans that perpetuate the notions of scarcity and restriction, effectively trapping individuals within a fear-based mentality that perpetuates poverty. Fear is the key factor at play here, as wealth can only beget greater wealth, just as poverty can only lead to further impoverishment. Interestingly, the primary objections most people have towards receiving financial assistance or any other form of support mirror their objections towards giving. It is quite intriguing to observe how the reasons individuals express for their inability to receive money or any other resource are strikingly similar to the reasons they offer for not being able to give. Limiting beliefs around money. Rich people are excellent receivers. Their ability to attract abundance is unparalleled. They have mastered the art of gratitude, understanding that the universe adores those who appreciate what they have. The more they express gratitude, the more effortlessly their desires manifest. Their messages of appreciation are like lightning bolts, racing through the cosmos and returning to them at lightning speed. Money is a constant presence in their lives, always circulating, always flowing. Even when they pay their bills, they do so with a sense of joy and an unwavering belief in the continuous flow of prosperity. These individuals understand that they are the architects of their own lives, and their creations are directly proportional to the level of appreciation they hold for their blessings. Grateful beings possess a unique power to dissolve any problems or challenges that come their way. On the other hand, those without financial abundance often struggle with receiving. Their vibrations are muddled and unsettled, making it difficult to attract wealth into their lives. They may even harbor resentment towards their jobs, feeling that they are not being adequately compensated for their efforts. In desperate attempts to acquire money quickly, they gamble or engage in activities they don't truly desire. Even givers encounter difficulties in coordinating their efforts with those who can effectively execute tasks. It is essential for a receiver to cultivate a mindset that fosters openness and allows the vastness of the universe to flow in. When this happens, money pours into their lives from every imaginable dimension and resource. However, above all else, one must first embrace the role of a receiver, one who is receptive to the abundant gifts the universe has to offer. Fear of receiving too much. Filthy rich people are absolutely extraordinary and outstanding recipients, aren't they? These exceptional and affluent individuals possess an innate ability to effortlessly accept and embrace a remarkable sum of $50,000 if they have indeed contributed an equivalent amount of $50,000 prior. Unlike those plagued by the poverty syndrome, which often instills fear and trepidation in the less fortunate when presented with a mere $10, these opulent and prosperous individuals remain unfazed and unperturbed. Conversely, individuals living in economically disadvantaged circumstances, who experience the constant struggle against deprivation and hardship, feel an overwhelming sense of embarrassment and shame, coupled with a deep-rooted apprehension when confronted with inquiries regarding the fortunate beneficiaries of multimillion-dollar charitable foundations. It is vitally important to recognize that in our society, true opulence and immense wealth isn't solely acquired by excelling in one's craft or profession, but rather, it lies in conquering the deep-rooted fear, hesitation, and innate concerns associated with receiving such vast and boundless quantities of resources and material comforts. It's just a whimsical quirk of fate that our illustrious civilization unequivocally declares that excessively vast expanses of desert are to be regarded as nothing short of a most grievous mortal sin. Needless to say, this proclamation does not always yield the desired outcome, yet the concept undeniably perseveres. Astonishingly, entire societies that grace our planet have been known to possess an utterly undiluted sense of offense when presented with offers of assistance, and these societies spare no expense in ensuring that every corner of the globe is cognizant of their vehement objections. Curiously, these very same societies exhibit boundless levels of appreciation when presented with even the most modest amount of money. One can envision a character, in a remarkable display of unparalleled audacity, propelling a beverage across the expanse of a fellow individual's visage and triumphantly exclaiming, "That, my dear sir, is what you shall perceive as a gratuity." Additionally, this character brazenly hurls a bundle of monetary notes onto the surface of a bar, nonchalantly advising the bartender to retain the change, truly exemplifying a grand gesture of liberation from the shackles of the notion of a customary percentage meant for those who serve tables. Interestingly enough, this character, were the roles reversed, would confidently consider himself an exemplary recipient, one who unabashedly embraces and appreciates his rightful entitlements, even extending a tad beyond what is deemed customary. It is within his essence to harbor a steadfast conviction that he is not indebted, but rather, he embodies an inexhaustible sense of abundance and munificence. How scarcity creates self-sabotage. Rich people are excellent receivers. They have a deep understanding of abundance and scarcity that shapes their spending decisions. I vividly remember a profound lesson I learned when I was around 5 years old, accompanying my mother to a local grocery store. This experience not only taught me about the importance of wise spending choices but also unveiled the secret behind the perpetual wealth gap that exists in our society. In that little grocery store, I saw people from all walks of life meticulously selecting their purchases. It didn't matter if someone was wealthy or living on a tight budget. They all had to make thoughtful decisions to make ends meet. This realization left an indelible mark on my young mind. The necessity of budgeting and prioritizing became engraved in my consciousness, thanks to the unwavering emphasis and daily reminders from my parents. As I grew older, I began to grasp the notion of quality and its significance in life. Little did I know that understanding would be put to the test in an unexpected way. One day, a new customer walked into our family bakery, and my perspective on wealth and abundance was forever altered. This individual exuded an air of prosperity, not just in their appearance but also in their demeanor. They knew how to receive gracefully, a trait that seemed to be second nature to them. Observing this customer, I felt a sense of admiration mingled with curiosity. It made me realize that being wealthy isn't solely about the size of one's bank account but also about the mindset one possesses. The rich aren't just rich because of their financial wealth. They are rich because they understand the art of receiving. Their ability to attract abundance and opportunities is a testament to their mindset and openness to abundance. They effortlessly receive the gifts life has to offer and utilize them to further enhance their wealth. In contrast, it became evident that those trapped in the cycle of poverty often struggle with receiving. The poor are not always poor solely because of their financial circumstances, but because many lack the awareness and mindset necessary to receive wealth. It's a vicious cycle that perpetuates itself, leaving the poor constantly struggling to break free from its grip. Reflecting on my journey, I now understand that wealth is not solely about financial resources. It encompasses a mindset that allows one to become an excellent receiver. By adopting this mindset, we can begin to attract and make the most of the opportunities that come our way. Let us break free from the chains of scarcity and open ourselves to the abundance that awaits us all. To pass on this important lesson about scarcity, let's begin by understanding the concept itself. Scarcity is not just a mere circumstance, it is actually considered virtuous. In fact, this virtue is believed to bring forth numerous advantageous outcomes, including moral growth, increased sense of responsibility, heightened productivity, and even a significant boost in the overall income-to-debt ratio at a macro level. Astonishingly, the true impact of scarcity on poverty, which can be detrimental, is often either misunderstood or purposefully downplayed due to the presence of concealed intellectual subsidies that mask the real value of being impoverished. However, there exists a theory that provides a more comprehensive explanation for poverty stemming from underutilized resources, and it is referred to as the theory of self-sabotage. Chapter 3. Opening yourself to abundance. How often do you hear the words, "I can't afford it"? It's quite common to come across individuals speaking poverty-stricken phrases, and unfortunately, these words are often taken to heart. As a result, this mindset perpetuates their poverty and amplifies the lack they experience in their lives. One interesting observation is that individuals who are economically disadvantaged tend to share their money-saving ideas exclusively among others in similar circumstances, inadvertently perpetuating their own financial struggles. Conversely, those who have attained wealth never utter the phrase, "I can't afford it." Instead, they adopt a more empowering approach and inquire, "How can I afford it?" This simple shift in mindset has been the catalyst for success and prosperity for many accomplished individuals. It is crucial not to dismiss the blessings that life has to offer. Learning to embrace goodness and welcome it into our lives can lead to extraordinary outcomes. Miracles often manifest themselves for those who radiate goodness from within. To start, one must transform their vocabulary. Wholeheartedly believe that you deserve the goodness life has to offer. Be willing to ask for it and maintain an open attitude to graciously receive it. Take a moment to reflect on what might be obstructing the flow of abundance into your life. Are there any limiting beliefs or self-imposed barriers preventing you from accepting the wealth and prosperity you deserve? Imagine this scenario. Someone presents you with an unexpected gift that you feel is far more valuable than what you believe you deserve. Would you instinctively decline the gift, insisting that it be returned to the shelf? Consider this situation and delve deep within yourself to question what truly hinders your ability to receive abundance. Moreover, contemplate the following. When you summon the courage to request a raise in your current job, do you find yourself plagued with worries that there will be no salary increases remaining for your colleagues or, even worse, that the company may face bankruptcy, resulting in job losses for everyone? Remember, expanding your own horizons and welcoming prosperity into your life does not mean taking away from others. The universe is abundant, and there is more than enough for everyone to thrive. Banish these limiting thoughts and embrace the mindset of abundance, knowing that your success is not detrimental to others, but rather inspires and creates opportunities for all. As you embark on your journey towards attracting abundant blessings, remember that truly thriving involves not only transforming your own life, but also uplifting and supporting those around you. Together, we can all experience the prosperity that awaits. Cultivating an abundant mindset. We are raised in, out of, and into time. We call it all sorts of various names, such as currency, education, instruction, well-being, income and outlays, and numerous interpersonal connections, physical possessions, horticulture, changing automobile tires, and even malevolent stepmothers. However, purely and categorically, it is the essence of all time. We possess an infinite expanse of time at our disposal, and it is incumbent upon us to actively and continuously harness it with every passing moment. Our profound responsibility lies in nurturing our inherent brilliance and unleashing its full potential. Each and every one of us harbors the tendency to lament the overwhelming distress prevalent in the world, and as a consequence, we tend to relegate our personal needs to a secondary plane of importance. While it is true that life is undeniably brimming with challenges and predicaments, Most of us have been ingrained with a classic conditioning to prioritize the well-being of others over and above our own. Nonetheless, if we aspire to make a truly meaningful impact on the world, it is imperative that we accord paramount significance to our own growth and prosperity. Only when we prioritize our own thriving can our very contribution transcend mediocrity and manifest as a substantial and transformative force. Hence, our central focus should revolve around simplifying the intricacies of life itself by judiciously discerning between that which is indispensable and that which is not. We must intentionally craft a well-defined life script, selecting our roles with utmost care and steadfastly adhering to that script with unwavering determination. However, it is crucial that we limit the number of roles we assume, ensuring that we invest our limited resources wisely and channel our energies towards endeavors that truly align with our deepest passions and purpose. Life does not consist solely in holding good cards, but rather in playing those you hold well, as it is through this skillful play that true fulfillment is found. Gratitude, a beautiful grace that brings forth countless benefits, has the remarkable power to shift our focus away from any despairing demands that may arise within us, and instead directs our attention towards the abundant blessings that surround us. In fact, those who are blessed with riches are not only in possession of material wealth, but they also possess the exceptional ability to receive with open hearts and open hands. On the contrary, those who are considered poor are often characterized by their inability to receive plentifully, resulting in a scarcity mindset that perpetuates their lack. Shifting from survival to thriving. What do you think the chances of being successful are for a person who is constantly frightened, in financial need, and concerned about survival? For a person who perceives and experiences reality as scarcity instead of prosperity? Pretty slim, right? If I spent all my time focused on how I was going to survive, and why I couldn't survive, and all the things I had to do just to survive, guess what kind of life I'd be living already? That's what we seem to set a lot of people up to live upon this planet. People focus on survival just to plant their feet when they get up in the morning. That's no fun. In our culture, we are generally poor receivers. We are expected to initiate, to be active. After all, isn't that what makes successful people, those who are always sticking their noses out and taking the lead? Leaders, initiators. Those are the people with the right stuff. Therefore, it is crucial to shift our mindset from a scarcity mindset to a mindset of abundance. Rather than constantly living in fear and scarcity, we should cultivate a sense of prosperity and abundance in our lives. Instead of focusing solely on survival, we should also focus on growth and opportunity. By doing so, we can unlock our full potential and increase our chances of success. Additionally, it is important for us to become better receivers. We should learn to open ourselves up to receiving abundance from the universe and embrace the opportunities that come our way. By being open and receptive, we can attract more success and abundance into our lives. It is not just about taking initiative and being active. It is also about being open to receiving and embracing the abundance that life has to offer. Therefore, let us strive to shift our mindset, be open to receiving, and embrace the abundance that life has in store for us. By doing so, we can create a life filled with prosperity, success, and fulfillment. So do something different today. Quiet your mind. Your mind is constantly filled with a multitude of noisy thoughts and overwhelming amounts of information. Take a moment to pause and truly listen. Open yourself up to receiving input from the universe, seeking guidance and inspiration for a more abundant life. In your upcoming situations, challenge yourself to ask an important question. If, by embracing the role of a receiver, I have the opportunity to not only improve my own life, but also positively impact the lives of others, should I not take full responsibility for this realization and actively take action? Expand your perspective and explore the depths of your mind. Allow yourself to detach from the chaos of everyday life and create an oasis of tranquility within yourself. Give your mind the space it needs to wander and discover new realms of knowledge and understanding. As you delve into the vast expanse of your thoughts, grant permission for the universe to pour its wisdom into your receptive soul. Embrace the boundless possibilities that come with being a receiver of cosmic insights, and let them guide you towards a life abundant with blessings and fulfillment. In the forthcoming moments that await you, dare to challenge yourself with a profound query. Ponder upon the notion that, by fully embracing the role of a receiver, you possess the incredible capability to not only enhance your own existence, but also wield the power to positively transform the lives of those around you. Reflect upon the weight of this realization and internalize the extent of your influence. With this newfound awareness, boldly seize the responsibility bestowed upon you and ignite the flames of action within your being. For in doing so, you embark upon an extraordinary journey of self-growth and altruism, where every step you take propels you closer to your ultimate purpose. Recognizing and accepting opportunities. As soon as Conway realized there was a bustling and thriving market, he was immediately prepared to take swift action. Little did he know, there were countless untapped and unimaginable markets just waiting for him to discover. The door of success stood wide open, beckoning him to enter. Are you aligned with the trajectory of this expanding market? Are you fully equipped and positioned to seize your rightful place as a prosperous and accomplished entrepreneur? Are you diligently preparing yourself to capitalize on this extraordinary and invaluable golden opportunity? Strangely, there is only silence, as if the question lingers in the air. But fear not, for here lies the answer. The four great powers in life eagerly await your beckoning call, ready to spring into action. And what are these powers, you may ask? Your own fertility, a divine gift bestowed upon you, serves as the catalyst for manifesting your most magnificent and noble desires. Will you allow your capacity to go to waste, squandering your immeasurable talents and untapped potential? Or will you embark on a journey to realize the ambitions that have been ordained by a higher power? Do not merely sail past this colossal and unparalleled market filled with opportunities that often scream for attention. It is a market that attracts remarkable individuals, renowned for their expertise, skill, and competence. Furthermore, it entices established and influential trust companies, all eagerly seeking to reward those who dare to embrace the chance that lies within their grasp. Those individuals who incessantly complain about the arduous challenges presented by the current moment and allow significant periods of time to elapse without making any significant progress or advancements, that is precisely what they are engaging in. Their incapacity to perceive the immense opportunities that are presently available to them stems from their previous refusal to acknowledge and embrace such possibilities in years past. Cultivate a constructive and optimistic mental outlook. The method by which one can train their mind to recognize favorable prospects and subsequently capitalize on them is by actively seeking out such opportunities. In order to actively seek out these chances, it is imperative to possess a positive mental attitude. You must possess an unwavering certainty that something favorable is on the verge of manifesting in your life, fostering an unshakable positivity. Remaining steadfast in this belief was of utmost importance to him. Moreover, he possessed an unwavering conviction that it was well within his capabilities to position himself favorably towards the fortuitous encounters with influential individuals. The key to circumventing the abyss of failure is to diligently pursue success. When traversing various locations, he encounters countless men who are paralyzed by a deep-seated fear of destitution. I am always filled with joy whenever I have the opportunity to guide such individuals towards banishing the trepidation of poverty from their existence, demonstrating to them the method by which they can introduce elements into their lives that attract that which they yearn for. Chapter 4. Rich People Expect to Receive. See if you agree with the following statement. The only difference between the rich and the poor, aside from the amount of money, is good money management. Most people certainly do hold this logical but mistaken concept. It is logical because it is reasonable to assume that financial success will come from excellent money management. It is mistaken because everything you are, think, and do is a result of both the way you were taught and what you learned through your own efforts. These behaviors are far beyond mere money management. In reality, the distinctions between the wealthy and those with fewer resources extend beyond financial strategy. The contrast lies not only in the ability to manage money effectively but also in numerous other aspects, including mindset, beliefs, habits, and opportunities. While money management does play a role in financial prosperity, it cannot be viewed as the sole determinant. Our upbringing, education, experiences, and the choices we make contribute intricately to our overall position in life. Therefore, to solely attribute wealth and poverty to money management oversimplifies the complexity of human existence. The intricate tapestry of our lives encompasses a multitude of factors and influences that shape our financial situation. It is important to broaden our perspective and acknowledge that socioeconomic disparities encompass a wider spectrum of variables beyond just the management of money. Why is it a mistaken belief? There are numerous misconceptions surrounding the correlation between financial management skills and wealth accumulation. Contrary to popular belief, there exist numerous individuals who exhibit proficient aptitude in managing their finances yet fail to amass substantial wealth. Conversely, it is an indisputable fact that numerous individuals displaying inadequate financial management skills succeed in achieving significant riches. Hence, it becomes evident that the discrepancy in financial status between a wealthy individual and a person in poverty cannot be attributed solely to effective money management practices. The power of positive expectation. I would really appreciate witnessing her reaction following this thorough account of individuals who dedicate their attention to what they do not desire, or rather, negative emotions. Within the confines of the church, there existed an affluent individual who possessed the most luxurious car and resided in the most remarkable house. This person was deserving of such prosperity due to their unwavering certainty in their deservingness. Without a doubt, they consistently affirmed that they would receive only the best from life. Conversely, the destitute man always anticipated the worst in every aspect of his life. He harbored expectations of the most dire outcomes, both in his personal life and within the church community. His distaste for attending church was fueled by his perception of a repugnant odor that engulfed the space. Additionally, he harbored intense hostility towards the congregation and couldn't bear witness to their happiness, as he believed they were undeserving of it. Struggling with his financial circumstances, he fixated solely on his problems and the constant influx of bills. Furthermore, he found himself racing dilapidated old vehicles that were progressively deteriorating, not out of choice, but out of necessity. Conversely, in the case of the affluent man, he possessed great wealth and cherished friendships. The wise man had previously cautioned him that hard work is crucial, but emphasized the importance of finding joy in one's work. Worries and anxieties were deemed unnecessary. This sage individual taught him to shift his focus towards the things he wished to manifest in his life, instead of rejecting undesirable situations. For instance, when it came to matters pertaining to one's physical well-being, if one obsesses over dieting or even the sheer thought of giving up certain foods, all they end up fixating on is food itself. However, if one imagines themselves possessing the desired physique and achieving their ideal weight, they can freely indulge in any food they desire. The secret lies in envisioning the optimal version of oneself. To manifest this dream, the individual would diligently visualize a model confidently striding down a runway, their image firmly implanted within their mind. Consequently, they would then partake in meals with immense satisfaction and contentment, consuming to their heart's content. Through the technique of acceptance, this individual had successfully managed to shed excess weight. As the story unfolds, the group began to cost him some financial investments, but the determined man was intent on achieving success. Engaged in a high-tech business venture, he constantly remained at the forefront of innovation. He promptly received funds, met deadlines, and eagerly embarked on new projects. Stress in his life was kept at bay. Contrary to what one might think, he purposefully surrounded himself with individuals who possessed greater purchasing power than he did. With deep compassion, he enlightened us with the revelation that the first group, comprised of individuals who expect the worst and resist receiving, are perpetual consumers. This ultimately explains their state of poverty and discontentment. On the other hand, the second group, consisting of individuals who direct their focus towards their desires and approach expectations with joy, are individuals who do not merely place orders but, rather, excel in being receptive. They effortlessly attract lucrative business opportunities, financial abundance, and unbridled success. Why the wealthy anticipate opportunities? Why do the rich keep getting richer? The wealthy do something exceptional. They pay strict attention to their world and actively seek opportunities for growth. Specifically, People who accumulate wealth have developed an unusual mental habit of being hyper-aware of their surroundings. They are constantly observant and perceptive, especially when they have a self-interest stake in their observations. As a result, the discerning wealthy are not compelled to react to sudden changes, but rather, they anticipate them. Rich people possess a unique ability to see beyond the present and identify potential opportunities that others may overlook. They have an innate foresight that allows them to recognize trends and patterns, enabling them to make informed decisions. Moreover, they possess an enviable problem-solving mindset and tackle challenges head-on as they arise. They understand that obstacles are merely stepping stones towards success and are not deterred by them. In the ever-evolving world of business, the ability to adapt and embrace change is crucial for long-term success. Unfortunately, not everyone possesses this trait, leading to missed opportunities and financial setbacks. Historical examples serve as cautionary tales to those who fail to recognize the shifting tides. For instance, the once thriving buggy whip makers or vinyl LP manufacturers failed to recognize the emergence of synthetic fiber manufacturers or the digital applications of audio recording, thus failing to seize lucrative opportunities. Even more recently, there have been cases where corporations invented groundbreaking products, like the personal computer, but hesitated due to fears of cannibalizing their existing ventures. In doing so, they inadvertently allowed others to swoop in and take away the personal computer market from them. This serves as a reminder that even the most well-established entities can face consequences if they fail to embrace change and adapt accordingly. The key to accumulating wealth lies not just in financial acumen but in the ability to keenly observe and analyze the world around oneself. By paying meticulous attention to their surroundings, the rich cultivate an extraordinary perspective that enables them to foresee and capitalize on opportunities. Their forward-thinking mindset and willingness to adapt set them apart from the rest, propelling them towards greater financial success. In a constantly evolving economic landscape, the lesson for all is clear. Be attentive, be adaptive, and embrace the winds of change. When you pay close attention and truly focus your mind, you will uncover and perceive the intricate details that often go unnoticed by others. This heightened level of cognitive awareness places the affluent individuals in an advantageous position, enabling them to embark on an ascending journey towards greater success and prosperity. The wealthy possess a robust inclination towards engaging in various forms of literature, being ardent fiction readers who relish captivating stories that ignite their imagination. Not limiting themselves to just books, they are also avid viewers of reality shows, finding entertainment and inspiration from these glimpses into real-life narratives. However, their pursuit of knowledge does not stop there. The affluent individuals possess a deep desire to broaden their understanding of the world, continuously seeking intellectual stimulation through the perusal of newspapers and magazines. Yet, they are discerning in their selection, eschewing superficial and sensationalized content that merely serves to grab attention temporarily. Instead, they willingly invest in expert analysis, made readily accessible through professional associations and specialized publications. Recognizing the immense value of reliable and trustworthy advice, the wealthy actively seek out guidance from experts in their respective fields. These experts possess a profound understanding of the subjects at hand and are able to clear any doubts or uncertainties through their comprehensive insights. Once armed with a profound comprehension of the issues at hand, the affluent individuals proceed to make informed decisions that diverge from their previous approaches. They understand the power of strategic thinking and are unafraid to take calculated risks. They possess the financial means to allocate resources, leveraging the capabilities and contributions of others to maximize their potential for success. Opportunistic by nature, the wealthy possess a unique ability to identify and capitalize on promising prospects that present themselves. They never shy away from seizing advantageous circumstances, effectively turning them into stepping stones towards even greater achievements. In essence, the affluent individuals stand as formidable accumulators of knowledge, particularly in the realm of strategic thinking. However, an integral aspect of their success lies in their ability to acknowledge areas where they lack expertise. In these instances, they eagerly seek out individuals who possess the requisite knowledge and understanding to bridge the gaps in their understanding. Recognizing the importance of specialization, They sponsor and support strategic experts who possess an exceptional depth and breadth of knowledge. Through this collaborative exchange, the wealthy augment their own wisdom, thus fortifying their foundation for continued growth and prosperity. The wealthy are also avid experimenters. They enthusiastically explore various avenues that enhance their lifestyle, enabling them to experience the benefits of a luxurious existence. These endeavors encompass a myriad of possibilities, including but not limited to early retirement, extended vacations to exotic destinations, pursuing second careers, relocating to different geographic areas of interest, or even engaging in a combination of part-time professional work and thrilling adventures. Such endeavors serve as a constant source of inspiration and contemplation within the affluent lifestyle design. Within their pursuit of financial independence, the wealthy meticulously craft a comprehensive plan that ensures their self-sufficiency. This plan involves setting specific goals that encompass every aspect of their desired life. By doing so, they establish a clear path towards achieving their ambitions. Recognizing that if they fail to dictate the course of their own careers, they risk succumbing to the monotonous routines imposed by bureaucratic corporations. Consequently, the wealthy diligently take measures to avoid becoming mere sheep, passively following the shepherd's lead. To achieve their aspirations of financial freedom, the wealthy make a conscious effort to rid themselves of any compulsive habits that may impede their progress. This may involve severing ties with childhood friends who no longer align with their goals, or even reassessing the viability of a second marriage that could potentially hinder their endeavors. Additionally, they understand the value of social capital, which is measured by the lasting friendships formed through frequent, casual interactions. The wealthy prioritize maintaining these connections, perceiving the mutual benefits derived from these relationships. As a result, they may possess fewer friends overall, but enjoy significantly closer bonds with individuals who share mutual interests, enabling them to split costs and amplify the advantages of their valuable networking. As a general rule, the wealthy exude vast amounts of physical, mental, and psychological energy. This abundance of vitality allows them to navigate life's challenges with enthusiasm and vigor. In fact, the wealthy view times of distress as powerful motivators that serve to invigorate their drive for success. These moments provide a deeper purpose and meaning to their life's pursuits, ultimately propelling them towards even greater achievements. For individuals who possess the foresight that financial abundance will grant them the precious gift of time freedom to devote to their passions and special interests, the concept of time holds an intrinsic monetary value. Understanding this, the wealthy effectively manage their time and resources, ensuring that each moment is utilized intelligently. In essence, they recognize that with financial independence, money becomes synonymous with time itself, an invaluable resource to be cherished and allocated with utmost care. Understanding worth and deservingness. The Old Testament, which holds profound wisdom about the desires that reside deep within a man's heart, beautifully proclaims, "As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he." This poignant statement encapsulates the tremendous significance of worth and worthiness, which are fundamental human needs that not only foster self-acceptance but also cultivate the ability to accept and harmoniously coexist with others. It is within worth that an incredible inner power lies, allowing one to seamlessly align with the greatest power that exists in the universe. Expressing love, undoubtedly, becomes the catalyst for this omnipotent force to thrive within us. Love possesses the extraordinary capacity to satisfy every intricate facet of the human personality. In fact, it is truly the most opulent and profound experience that life has to offer. Remarkably, this resplendent tapestry of love is not only accessible, but it also has the propensity to overflow abundantly. It is, without a doubt, our birthright, a divine inheritance that has been graciously bestowed upon each and every one of us. Love, undoubtedly, serves as the vital bridge that connects us with everything around us. It intricately weaves together the fabric of worth, forming an inseparable bond between the two. These inseparable companions are interdependent, continuously nourishing one another. Love, in its inherent wisdom, is perpetually enticed by worthiness. Indeed, the allure of trustworthiness radiates a magnetic force, universally captivating all beings, drawing them towards those who exude this commendable trait. Everyone widely believes and acknowledges the undeniable value and meritorious nature of an individual who possesses significant wealth. This notion has been ingrained in your psyche from the moment you entered this world, as you were consistently reminded and influenced to perceive wealthy individuals as virtuous and commendable. Conversely, you were repeatedly exposed to the notion that those who lack material wealth are without merit and unworthy. These deprecations manifest not only through verbal means, but also through various indirect forms of communication. Such disparagements have permeated every aspect of your existence, with those closest to you frequently expressing their discontent, mistakenly believing that their judgments hold an irrefutable truth. The etymology of the word worth can be traced back to its ancient root, which signifies to become, thereby suggesting a process of growth. When one possesses a sense of worth, they possess a positive attitude towards themselves, thereby emphasizing self-improvement. Essentially, this concept can be deemed as the manifestation of growth, encompassing a multifaceted range of achievements and self-realization. Thus, the magnitude of one's stature is not gauged solely by physical height, but rather by the extent to which our personal growth has been actualized and the diverse avenues through which it has flourished. Chapter 5. Poor people are afraid to receive. The fifth law is, rich people are excellent receivers. Poor people are poor receivers. I'm broke. I can't pay my bills. I am going under. Somebody do something for me. Here. Take this money and lend it to me, or give me a job. The piteous cries of our young man who couldn't yet afford a Cadillac, a big home, and all the good things of life did not fall upon deaf ears. But the hearers would not, for the most part, do anything to help. It was not that the successful people did not like receiving, for they loved to receive. But the message they were receiving was one of poverty, lack, and insufficiency. The voice they heard radiated a feeling of disaster, and successful people, eating well at their banquets, drinking good wine, cruising in their bright new Cadillacs, and living in fine homes had no understanding of the terrible feelings of lack and doom experienced by the unsuccessful seeker. It was as though the young man were speaking another language, a foreign tongue understood only by others who were poor and unsuccessful. The wealthy were excellent receivers who knew how to turn on feelings of prosperity, not poverty. The art of receiving manifests differently in the lives of the affluent, as they comprehend the importance of being open to abundance and opportunities that come their way. In stark contrast, the impoverished individuals find themselves clinging onto their despair, perpetuating a cycle of scarcity and misfortune. The pleas of the struggling young man resonated, although not always sympathetically, within the ears of those who have triumphed financially. However, the response from the prosperous was often characterized by inaction, simply because the language they perceived was one of destitution, deficiency, and paucity. The desolate voice seemed to emanate a sense of impending catastrophe, an unfamiliar dialect that the accomplished individuals, indulging in sumptuous banquets, savoring the essence of fine wine, and relishing the luxurious ride in their gleaming new Cadillacs, could not comprehend. Their opulent lifestyles left no room for grasping the profound desolation and hopelessness experienced by unsuccessful seekers. It was as though the yearning soul of the young man spoke in a dialect that only resonated with those who were impoverished and unaccomplished. The prosperous were astute in the art of receiving, harnessing the power to invigorate sentiments of prosperity rather than succumb to the laments of poverty. With many promises about going good on the deals if just some kind-hearted philanthropist would lend him a substantial amount of money or generously offer him a high-paying job opportunity, the ambitious would-be entrepreneur retraced his steps back to the destitute businessman's severely underfunded desk and sagging-shouldered office. Our determined individual, who aspired to amass great wealth, ultimately faced failure because he had not yet mastered the art of being an exceptional receiver. The receiver of not only money but also other bountiful blessings must possess prosperity within, even before the physical manifestation of wealth occurs, enabling them to envision luxurious items like a brand new Cadillac, an expansive and opulent residence, or even a multimillion-dollar enterprise. The acquisition of money, employment, or successful business ventures might have seemed urgent, but the aspiring individual pursuing these aspirations had to possess the capability of truly feeling affluent, capturing the true essence of the fifth and final law of wealth. Guilt and shame around wealth. To give you some examples of what I mean by difficulties with receiving, Here are a few general instances that can shed some light on this topic. One common challenge that many people face is the ability to accept praise graciously. Often, individuals find it difficult to express gratitude and say a simple thank you when they are complimented. Interestingly, not many individuals have issues when it comes to receiving money. Nonetheless, this specific challenge can act as a major obstacle on the path to financial prosperity. Without the skill of freely accepting money from others, such as receiving fees or financial assistance, it becomes exceedingly difficult to accumulate wealth in a meaningful manner. Another evident area where receiving can be problematic is when it involves receiving a gift. It is important to note that receiving is not solely an issue for individuals with economic disadvantages. Even those who have ample means can struggle with this aspect. Furthermore, showing love physically, through gestures like touching, caressing, or hugging, is another commonly faced problem. Few people feel entirely comfortable with displaying intimacy in public unless it involves their own child. Compliments, as mentioned before, also pose a challenge for many. Accepting a compliment gracefully can often be an uphill battle for most individuals. While gratitude for what one has may not strictly revolve around the act of receiving, it is deeply intertwined with it. It also involves not feeling ashamed or embarrassed about what one possesses. Admittedly, the dramatic nature of my method in making this point underscores that wealth is indeed something extraordinary. Regardless of what a mere dollar bill might convey, wealth is akin to a precious gift that should be fully embraced and enjoyed. Interestingly, rich individuals tend to excel at the art of receiving. They have mastered the skill of accepting abundance with open arms. On the other hand, those who struggle with receiving are often found among the impoverished. In my conversations with wealthy individuals, they unanimously agree on this observation. Among the rich people I have had the opportunity to converse with on this matter, what struck me most was their shared love for creating wealth. They approach it by adding value to their endeavors and providing exceptional products or services. It is important to recognize that amassing wealth and achieving financial prosperity is closely intertwined with an affinity for money, an appreciation for the very concept of money, and a level of comfort when engaging with individuals who already possess substantial wealth. Why fear of rejection leads to poverty. Mastery of life begins with the intricate and multifaceted development of the capacity to take meticulous care of oneself, to adequately and sufficiently nourish oneself, to diligently adorn oneself with suitable garments, to effectively shield and safeguard oneself from harm, to engage in critical thinking and introspection for one's own benefit. It has been unequivocally disclosed, however, that the overwhelming fear of being discarded, ostracized, or repulsed by fellow individuals emerges as the predominant catalyst in instigating profound feelings of insufficiency and incapacity. The vast majority of individuals find themselves incapacitated, unable to take purposeful and resolute action that would substantially contribute to the actualization and fulfillment of their personal aspirations and dreams. This deeply rooted fear manifests itself in myriad ways, rendering it perceptible and palpable. Its manifestation can be observed in the persistently evasive demeanor, the incessant exhibition of nervous tics and mannerisms, the frequent issuance of unwarranted apologies, the conscious avoidance of maintaining direct eye contact, the alarmingly prevalence of indecisiveness and wavering, the distressingly elevated incidence of intemperance and inebriation, the chronic self-awareness and distress, and the continuous utterance of self-disparaging statements. The conspicuous outward manifestation of this fear, associated with the dread of being rejected, stems from an inherently fragile and unsteady perception of one's own intrinsic value and self-worth. Millions upon millions of individuals, from all walks of life, find themselves trapped in the deep caverns of fear when it comes to receiving what is rightfully theirs. It is a haunting reality that permeates their very essence, causing them to unwittingly cast aside the very treasures that await them, all in the name of some twisted, sick concept. Little do they realize that the dance of giving and receiving is intrinsically tethered together, forming an unbreakable bond that shines a light on the depths of love and understanding. How else can one truly express the extent of their love unless they learn to open their hearts and embrace the act of receiving, acting upon the sacred words that others weave into the tapestry of their lives? What purpose does a friend serve if not to provide a channel through which one can receive and act upon their heartfelt desires and requests? It is in these moments of receiving of taking in the gifts that others willingly bestow upon us, that the true essence of friendship is revealed. Yet, there is another facet to this beautiful symphony of human connection: the exhilaration that arises when we wholeheartedly receive and act upon the requests of our dear friends. For it is in these actions that we create a profound sense of fulfillment, igniting a flame within our souls that burns brighter and brighter with each act of kindness and understanding. The act of giving, which some may mistakenly wield as a tool for control, is not about exerting dominance but rather about being granted the privilege of giving in the first place. It is within the realm of the wealthy that we find a peculiar truth. Rich people, those who have amassed great fortunes, are often exquisite receivers. They understand the innate beauty of accepting, of embracing the gifts that life has to offer. On the other hand, the plight of the poor lies not in their lack of material wealth, but in their poverty of spirit, their innate inability to receive what the universe yearns to bestow upon them. Far too often, they have been victimized by those who exploit the act of giving, using it as a cruel weapon to strip them of their dignity. It is a sinister dance that has unfolded throughout time. By systematically eroding the very pillars of their self-worth and dignity, we are able to claim them as our own, chaining them to our emotional ecosystems for eternity. If anyone tries to further inflict harm upon them, we rise in defensive fury, pointing accusatory fingers, decrying the abuser for attempting to reduce them to nothing more than mere pawns in their games of domination. It is in these moments of righteous indignation that we, both the victim and the protector, unite as one, vowing to shield the vulnerable from the clutches of oppression. Breaking the cycle of self-doubt. A negative self-worth is especially dangerous because it results in poor reception, which has significant consequences in various aspects of life. It is crucial to understand that poverty is not merely a result of poor giving but rather a direct consequence of poor receiving. Over the course of many years, the wealthy have cultivated the art of receiving, while unfortunately, the same cannot be said for the poor. This implies that we tend to receive only what we believe we are worth, as our self-perception plays a fundamental role in shaping our reality. In order to transform our financial circumstances, it is essential to recognize that wealth is not solely determined by objective factors but is, in fact, subject to the perceptions and beliefs of the receiver. Therefore, if we find ourselves feeling unworthy of abundance, we inadvertently invite scarcity into our lives. This shedding of self-worth often leads to detrimental behaviors, such as borrowing and financial instability. It is disheartening to witness the plight of lottery winners who, despite their sudden influx of monetary wealth, ultimately find themselves living in destitution. The popular narrative of "tomorrow I shall marry the Prince of Wales and live happily ever after" quickly loses its enchantment when confronted with the harsh realities of life. After a brief period of financial bliss, the money dissipates, and the fairy tale fades away, leaving these individuals resorting to desperate measures to sustain themselves. It is worth noting that the inability to perceive abundance does not negate its existence. Just because a blind man cannot see a 10-pound note lying on the pavement does not mean it ceases to exist. The value of a 10-pound note is not contingent upon one's worthiness, but rather on their willingness to receive. By adopting a mindset of worthiness and actively engaging in the art of receiving, we can break free from the cycle of poverty and move towards a more prosperous future. It is our collective responsibility to develop the skill of receiving and foster an environment where others can enhance their own receiving abilities. As more individuals embrace this mindset, there will be a noticeable shift away from the unfortunate circumstances faced by lottery winners trapped in their own poverty culture. By expanding our ability to receive and cultivating a sense of inherent worthiness, we can shape a society that thrives on abundance rather than scarcity. Chapter 6. Gratitude and Wealth. The Rich Person's Secret Weapon. These 6 words provide a comprehensive insight into the fundamental distinction between personal affluence and poverty. An individual who possesses wealth inherits an abundance of worldly possessions, irrespective of whether they desire or covet them. Remarkably, these riches are consistently received with open arms brimming with genuine appreciation and gratitude. On the opposing end of the spectrum, individuals who experience destitution either decline or feel embarrassed by the acts of endearment, commendation, and other expressions of love bestowed upon them by others. Meanwhile, A person of affluence gracefully accepts these offerings and wholeheartedly expresses profound thankfulness for each one. The disparity in reactions is undeniably notable. The affluent intuitively comprehend the art of acknowledging gratitude. Indeed, refusing such expressions would only serve as an unfortunate demonstration of their personal lack of refinement and an inability to accept the genuine gestures of fellow human beings. Men and women who are truly wealthy are not interested in holding the spotlight, stealing the show. The spotlight comes to them because it is virtually impossible to outgive them. The statue is so massive looking down the mall that it is quite easy to miss the most important feature of its design. The entire show belongs to the figure. No one could do it better. He owns it and does not mind the attention. At the foot of the statue are the most remarkable panels in the monument. On the east panel are two figures. One of them is a seated figure, and the other is a man who has just picked up an outstretched document. It is the document that literally changed the world. What is the most amazing, almost shocking aspect of these two figures? They are identical in size. What most of our society never quite understands about wealth is that the accumulation of money is not the wealth. It is the reward one receives for creating great value with one's life. Value carries an interesting secret. The greater the value, the more people want to sign up, appreciate, and reward. The transformation from duty to love is complete. Fortunes are made under such circumstances. When the value produced by one's life is this high, jobs are no longer positions, but rather opportunities to create the highest good of all concerned. They are also opportunities to serve, giving help without being asked, offering others the benefit of knowledge, experience, and expertise without an immediate, tangible benefit. As we will see through our examination of money and what it represents, fortunes follow the path of least resistance directly to the humble, non-threatening individuals who are brave enough to accept the gifts of gratitude for having created such extraordinary value. These individuals understand that true wealth extends far beyond material possessions, and their sole purpose in life is to enrich the lives of others. Through their selfless acts, they ignite a positive ripple effect that resonates deeply within society, inspiring others to embrace the power of generosity and pursue a path of creating immense value. By continuously giving of themselves, they effortlessly attract immense wealth and abundance. For their unwavering commitment to service and their unwavering dedication to uplifting others has established an unbreakable bond with the universe itself. Thus, their endeavors and contributions become a conduit for infinite blessings, as the universe recognizes their profound impact and orchestrates a harmonious dance of prosperity that transcends traditional notions of success. These extraordinary individuals view every encounter as an opportunity to sow seeds of kindness and compassion, freely sharing their wisdom, insights, and expertise without any expectation of immediate tangible gain. They recognize that true fulfillment lies in the profound connections they forge, the lives they transform, and the lasting legacies they leave behind. They possess an unwavering belief in the inherent goodness of humanity and the limitless potential of each individual to create profound positive change. As they travel their remarkable journey, they radiate an aura of grace and humbleness, never seeking recognition but effortlessly receiving it, as the universe conspires to bring them the recognition they deserve. Their presence illuminates every room they enter, as their energy and spirit inspire and uplift all those fortunate enough to cross their path. True masters of their craft, they merge their passion and purpose to create remarkable works of art and innovation that reshape industries and redefine what is possible. They are the catalysts of progress, the beacons of hope, and the epitome of excellence. Through their sheer dedication and relentless pursuit of excellence, they forge a path paved with brilliance and leave an indelible mark on the tapestry of human history. Their lives serve as a testament to the extraordinary power of purpose-driven living and the infinite rewards that await those courageous enough to embrace it. As we delve into the depths of the mesmerizing world of wealth and its manifold manifestations, we will witness the awe-inspiring journey of these extraordinary individuals and unravel the profound secrets that underpin their unwavering success. Together, we shall embark on a transformational exploration that will forever alter our perception of wealth, guiding us towards a life of abundance, fulfillment, and profound impact. How gratitude attracts more. One important financial skill that can greatly contribute to your overall prosperity and freedom is the ability to receive graciously. It has been observed that individuals who are financially well off are also exceptionally adept at receiving. On the other hand, those who struggle financially often find it challenging to receive. If your desire is to enhance your prosperity, attain a more affluent lifestyle, and have the freedom to live life on your own terms, it is crucial for you to develop the skill of gracefully receiving. This entails not just being able to receive money by providing value to others, but also being open to receiving compliments, gifts, assistance, offers of advice, and anything else that people may wholeheartedly bestow upon you. Practicing gratitude becomes the key to accomplishing this. By embracing an attitude of gratitude, you create an environment that attracts even more abundance into your life. The more you express genuine appreciation for the things that come your way, the more you will find yourself effortlessly receiving an array of blessings, both big and small. So, make it a habit to graciously accept the abundance that the universe manifests for you, being grateful for every opportunity and experience that is bestowed upon you. Embracing the skill of receiving will undoubtedly propel you towards a path of unwavering prosperity, ultimate wealth, and the freedom you have always envisioned for yourself. The truly rich can feel like they are getting a great deal no matter what amount is involved. One universal law is the law of compensation. The money, prestige, status, and power you receive depend on the amount and quality of the service you give. The more you give, the more you receive. It's that simple. Therefore, you need to ensure that the fire in your belly burns with authentic congruity so that people are genuinely touched and reassured that you are happy for the service you provide. You must feel deserving of a rich and wise person's life. Your gratitude represents that, and it repels the idea of being a milquetoast recipient. With greater talents come greater responsibility. You will receive either punishment or reward. In this instance, it is the reward of money and conditions if you are serving the world from joy, values, and your heart. The prosperous are grateful for their riches. Expanding on these principles, it is evident that those who have achieved true wealth possess a profound ability to perceive their gains as significant, regardless of the amount involved. Undoubtedly, the law of compensation plays a pivotal role in this equation. It dictates that the monetary, social, and personal advantages one acquires are intricately linked to the extent and quality of the service they render. In essence, the more generously they bestow, the more abundantly they receive. Clear and unequivocal. Consequently, it becomes imperative for individuals to stoke the fires of their determination and passion, thus emanating an authentic and harmonious aura that genuinely touches and reassures others of their unwavering contentment with their service. Such individuals must firmly believe that they are deserving of a life befitting that of a prosperous and discerning soul. This unwavering gratitude exudes an aura that repels the notion of complacency or mediocrity, denouncing any inkling of being a passive recipient. Remember, with exceptional abilities comes profound responsibility. One shall inevitably face either retribution or reward, and in the context under discussion, it manifests as the opulent recompense of monetary wealth and favorable circumstances for those who diligently serve the world with joy, moral tenacity, and a genuine heartbeat. Within the hearts of the affluent lies a profound appreciation for the abundance that surrounds them, perpetually acknowledging their bountiful blessings. Receiving and gratitude, the perfect partnership. You can have the most absolutely fabulous coach in the entire world, the most incredibly extraordinary mentor, and yet if you are not fully, completely, and thoroughly prepared to wholeheartedly receive the coaching, guidance, and wisdom that they impart upon you, it can be as utterly and completely pointless, ineffective, and unfruitful as an exquisitely beautiful, perfectly baked loaf of bread delicately placed on a tastefully adorned table in front of a famished, malnourished, and starving person. In our modern society, being a genuinely genuine, appreciative, and grateful receiver is often looked upon and perceived as an act of weakness, vulnerability, or even poor form. When someone kindly, selflessly, and wholeheartedly performs an act of kindness, thoughtfulness, or generosity for us, our typical reaction is to swing immediately into action, letting our emotions take over, allowing anger, frustration, or disbelief to cloud our hearts and minds, while we hastily exclaim, "You shouldn't have done that." We deflect praise, compliments, and kind words by instantly pointing out our own inherent flaws, imperfections, and shortcomings, as if to justify or rationalize why we are not deserving of such benevolence or kindness. Or we find ourselves working tirelessly, relentlessly, and almost obsessively to repay the other person's kindness, as if there is a race against the clock to settle the debt, to restore balance in the imbalanced scales of give and take. It is as if, all of a sudden, we have been transported into the middle of a high-stakes, adrenaline-pumping game of hot potato, where the objective is to pass the responsibility, the gratitude, and the goodwill onto someone else as quickly as possible, to avoid being caught with the burden and weight of receiving genuine care, love, and compassion. In order to break free from this deeply ingrained and negative habit that banishes, pushes away, and discards the metaphorical potato from our presence, we must embark on a journey of self-discovery, self-reflection, and self-improvement, where we consciously and intentionally choose to deepen our ability to practice gratitude, to cultivate a sense of appreciation, and to embrace the art of receiving the abundant and bountiful blessings that life graciously bestows upon us. Let us turn to the Japanese culture, famous for its rich traditions, customs, and virtues, which places a great emphasis and importance on revering, honoring, and respecting not only tangible, material gifts, but also intangible acts of kindness, compassion, and altruism, by acknowledging and expressing gratitude and appreciation through a humble bow, a heartfelt gesture that signifies our profound recognition and gratitude towards the generosity and goodness that has been bestowed upon us. Rich people are excellent receivers. They understand the power of gratitude and express it sincerely and frequently. A wealthy individual will graciously say thank you for even the smallest gestures, like when a taxi driver helps them with their coat or when someone holds the door open for them. Each act of gratitude serves as a genuine acknowledgement of the person who has shown them kindness. It is important to note that this continual expression of gratitude is not done as a facade or a pretense. Rather, it is a genuine reflection of their wealth consciousness and their understanding of the interconnectedness of all people. In contrast, individuals with a poverty consciousness struggle to find reasons for gratitude. It is not a matter of financial status, but rather a mindset. Those who embody a poverty consciousness often fail to acknowledge or appreciate the good things in life. They dismiss acts of kindness and disregard the importance of expressing gratitude. Their universe remains limited and constricted, with little room for growth or expansion. I recall an incident that occurred in a doctor's office where I was waiting with a small crowd. As I glanced around the room, I noticed that the scales on the floor were unevenly balanced. Without a second thought, I bent down to adjust them and restore balance. However, to my surprise, everyone in the waiting room responded with disdainful gazes. Their anger and hostility towards me seemed unwarranted, considering that my actions took no more than a few seconds and were completely unrelated to them. It became evident that their reaction stemmed from their poverty mentality, in stark contrast to my own wealth mentality. They operated within a limited worldview driven by their own narrow perspectives, while my outlook extended far beyond the confines of the doctor's office. Let us now turn our attention to the Japanese culture and their practice of bowing. In Japan, bowing is considered a paramount gesture of respect and gratitude. When money is given, a bow follows. When a kind deed is performed, another bow is made. This act of bowing signifies the individual's acknowledgement of the other person's existence and recognizes their actions. The Japanese have understood that bowing holds great significance and can communicate the message that the person who brings sunlight into their life is deeply valued. However, we must consider how this practice can be adapted for a United States audience. Bowing, in essence, serves as a visual symbol. It conveys the message that the recipient recognizes the importance of the giver and appreciates the light they bring into their lives. In contrast, when a person with spiritual poverty receives sunlight, they might acknowledge its presence but fail to fully recognize and honor the individual responsible for it. This subtle difference in acknowledging the other person can have profound implications for their life experiences. By consciously acknowledging the goodness in the world and expressing genuine gratitude to those who bring it into our lives, we can make a transformative impact. Let us adopt the spirit of gratitude and incorporate it into our interactions. When someone extends kindness or brings positivity into our lives, Let us take a moment to express our sincere thanks. Through this simple act, we expand our own universe and contribute to the collective expansion of the world around us. Cultivating gratitude to expand your wealth. There was once an extraordinary and remarkable individual who achieved immense wealth and prosperity through the sheer power of his eloquent oratory and carefully chosen words. It so happened that on a certain day, he chanced upon a commotion near a murky swamp and, curious to witness the cause of such excitement, he halted in his tracks. To his astonishment, he discovered a gathering of people surrounding a boat, wherein a distressed father stood perplexed, torn between rescuing his son or his faithful canine companion, who were both immersed in the perilous waters. Recognizing the urgency of the situation, this extraordinary millionaire boldly stepped forward, seizing the attention of the crowd with his commanding voice, and proclaimed, "I beseech you to lend me your ears, for I have devised a solution that shall oblige your hearts to action. In recognition of the value we place upon life, I shall generously pledge the sum of $4,000. I implore you, esteemed citizens, to heed my words, for though this monetary offering may not appear exorbitant to the noble souls gathered here, it serves a grander purpose. Consider this. The son of this afflicted man, albeit sodden and drenched, can be swiftly clothed and dried. His loyal canine companion, though equally dampened, can, with certainty, be replaced by another canine companion. I beseech you, dear friends, to grasp the gravity of this predicament. The task of procuring another 16-year-old boy is a venture of unparalleled difficulty, whereas acquiring a new canine companion is but a trifling matter to Sumner. Overwhelmed by the eloquence and sagacity of his words, the crowd became inspired and a sense of compassion, previously dormant, swelled within their hearts. Swiftly, they rallied behind this brave, quick-thinking individual and, with fervent generosity, contributed a total sum of $2,300 towards the established fund for the beleaguered father. Thus, united in their commitment to save both the young boy and the loyal dog, the collective efforts of the crowd yielded the desired outcome, rescuing both cherished lives from the clutches of imminent peril. The following day dawned upon a remarkable turn of events for this valiant man, as his extraordinary feat garnered widespread attention in the local newspaper. The tale of his heroic intervention captivated the reading public, igniting a surge of admiration and commendation. Fortune smiled upon him, showering the brave man with unprecedented fortunes and enlarging his amassed wealth sevenfold. This exceptional and remarkable man achieved vast wealth and fortune, not due to mere chance or luck, but solely because he possessed a deep and profound conviction within himself that he embodied the essence of a responsible caretaker within his vicinity, rather than assuming the mere role of a possessor of monetary assets. With unwavering dedication, he harnessed the power of his distinctive accent, skillfully accentuating his carefully chosen phrases and words, thereby magnifying his ability to persuade and convince others. Through the wholehearted exchange of giving and receiving, he ascended to the illustrious realm of multimillionaires. It is vital to recognize that this affluent individual is far from being an isolated case, as numerous extraordinary men throughout history have employed this identical blueprint to amass substantial fortunes. Only individuals blessed with sagacity and discernment shall apprehend and grasp the underlying principles explicated herein. Endeavor to keenly observe whether the enigmatic and miraculous phenomenon of giving and receiving will bestow its benevolent rewards upon you, once you have adroitly mastered the art of selflessly bestowing upon others, while simultaneously severing yourself from the malevolent grip of negative influences. Chapter 7. The Wealthy Say Yes. Why Permission to Receive Matters. Have you ever noticed that successful people who have mastered the art of achievement consistently and confidently ask for what they desire, and astonishingly, they actually receive it? It is a remarkable phenomenon that has given rise to their wealth and immense success. This incredible feat is a direct result of the continuous cascade of positive reinforcement they receive from within themselves, their groundbreaking ideas, and the harmonious environment they create around them. However, it is important to note that the true magic lies in their ability to exponentially amplify this effect by deliberately surrounding themselves with similarly accomplished and prosperous individuals. The symbiotic bond they share fuels an unstoppable momentum towards unparalleled triumph and prosperity. Conversely, It is unfortunate that those trapped in the shackles of poverty, through no fault of their own, find themselves stuck in a seemingly inescapable loop. The insidious design of the system disproportionately favors those who comprehend the essential secret to receiving boundless success. Consequently, it showers ever-increasing amounts of triumph upon those who genuinely yearn for it with unwavering intent. Regrettably, the fundamental conundrum faced by those burdened with poverty is their lack of desire to break free from its clutches. Not wanting success, or having a lack of desire for it, can have severe negative effects. This is true both on an individual level and within the thriving economy of a community. It is incredibly crucial for a senior management team to fully and passionately encourage a company to actively pursue success, while also surrounding themselves with exceptional staff members. These staff members must possess the remarkable ability to wholeheartedly embrace and graciously receive success whenever it presents itself. By cultivating a culture that actively promotes the sharing of good news among peers, a company can create an exquisitely positive and uplifting atmosphere. In such an environment, individuals feel an indescribable sense of victory and empowerment. It is as if they are unequivocally destined to be winners in every aspect of their professional lives. This harmonious environment not only uplifts individuals, but also cultivates an unwavering spirit of growth and prosperity. In this nurturing environment, the collective belief is that achievements are not only attainable, but are also destined to become an integral part of the company's DNA. With this shared belief, individuals are motivated to rise to new heights and surpass their own expectations. The company becomes a place where success is celebrated and opportunities for growth abound. Such an atmosphere of success and positivity not only benefits individuals within the company but also has a ripple effect throughout the entire community. As the company thrives and achieves success, it stimulates economic growth and creates a sense of pride and inspiration within the community. Success becomes contagious, as other businesses and individuals are inspired to follow suit and strive for their own achievements. Ultimately, when a company wholeheartedly embraces the pursuit of success and creates an environment that encourages the sharing and celebration of achievements, the possibilities become limitless. Success becomes not just a goal but a way of life. The company becomes a beacon of inspiration, attracting the best and brightest talent and creating a ripple effect of success and prosperity within its community. Saying yes to wealth and success. There are at least a half-dozen powerful reasons for learning to love receiving. Most of us are only moderately skilled at receiving. We often reject compliments, gifts, offers of help, or acts of service. Any of these responses can leave the giver feeling unrecognized, unappreciated, or unacknowledged. Making the person who is giving something feel unnecessary or insignificant can greatly inhibit his or her ability to take action in the future. People are often highly capable of giving, and by developing our ability to graciously receive, we allow them to experience the joy and fulfillment that comes from sharing their kindness. There is a corresponding fear of disapproval that often goes hand in hand with receiving. To accept a gift from someone, from a child's heartfelt drawing to a delicious, homemade meal to assistance during times of overwhelming despair, is both a beautiful recognition of our inherent need for connection and a humble confession of our own imperfections and vulnerability. Through the act of receiving, we invite others into our lives and establish a sense of interdependence and trust. In embracing receiving, we create a harmonious balance between giving and receiving, and cultivate a deep sense of gratitude for the relationships and support that enrich our lives. There's a paradox in acknowledging the fact that receivership puts us in a state of profound need and unparalleled vulnerability. This paradox unequivocally and astoundingly points out that a substantial majority of individuals have undoubtedly received and unequivocally taken in an immeasurable abundance of profoundly unhealthy, emotionally draining, and irrefutably detrimental messages from those who surround them. These perplexingly distressing messages may have originated from a parental figure who held great influence in one's life, a cherished confidant, an esteemed educator who shaped one's path, an influential mentor who guided one's aspirations, or even a revered religious leader who imparted spiritual wisdom. Astonishingly enough, there are occasions when these deleterious messages emanate from the all-encompassing popular media, an omnipotent entity effortlessly controlled by an ostensibly restricted group of individuals whose sole purpose is to induce an indomitable sense of neediness and vulnerability within society, all while meticulously presenting seemingly extravagant solutions. Naturally, what lies at the crux of this paradox is the incontrovertible notion that individuals endowed with immense wealth and unparalleled prosperity, through their stupendous abundance, inherently possess the extraordinary capability to emerge as superlative receivers, profoundly surpassing their counterparts who are less fortunate, for they possess the boundless capacity to bestow upon others countless blessings. How self-worth dictates what you'll receive. Do you actively seek after money and riches? Or do you demonstrate your true value by effortlessly attaining everything you desire? Those who openly chase after wealth and abundance inadvertently hinder their own self-worth and impede the flow of prosperity. However, if you were to shift your perspective and wholeheartedly embrace the understanding that you already possess all that you seek, an incredible transformation would unfold before your very eyes. The ethereal realm, in all its benevolence and magnificence, will graciously grant you the fulfillment of your deepest longings, offering you an extraordinary array of wealth, opulence, and treasures beyond your wildest imagination. You need only extend your hands and open your heart, harnessing the immense power of your thoughts, inviting the physical manifestations of your desires to saturate your reality. Can you envision yourself embodying the spirit of a generous giver, overflowing with boundless kindness, compassion, and endless generosity? Picture yourself presenting a priceless gift to an awestruck child, their eyes widening with wonder and joy. Although this child may not immediately accept or unwrap the gift, the offering remains bestowed upon them, eagerly awaiting the perfect moment to be embraced. In their sheer delight, the child scampers away, their heart filled with excitement and curiosity, eagerly engaged in their imaginative world, blissfully unaware that they have yet to physically receive the gift. In a similar fashion, as you truly embody the role of the grateful recipient, you open yourself up to the effortless reception of all that you yearn for. The physical representations of your desires fade into insignificance, serving merely as symbols of the abundant blessings continuously showered upon you. You metamorphose into a vessel of boundless gratitude and appreciation, fully embracing the radiant energy of a grateful recipient. Each new day, as you arise to the wonders of existence, you are greeted with an overwhelming cascade of blessings, each more magnificent and awe-inspiring than the last. Allow the abundance to flow naturally and unhindered into every corner of your life, much like a majestic river that refreshes and nourishes your very soul. Release any lingering resistance and doubt, and stand in awe as your dreams and aspirations effortlessly transform into tangible realities. Keep your heart open and your mind receptive to the limitless assortment of gifts that await you. For the vast universe stands ready, eager to bestow upon you unimaginable wonders, exquisite experiences, and profound opportunities. Embrace the art of receiving with wide open arms, embracing the symphony of abundance that resounds throughout every facet of your life. Let it illuminate your days with boundless joy, unshakable fulfillment, and everlasting prosperity. With each breath, you inhale the sweet essence of prosperity, and with each exhale, you release any remnants of scarcity and limitation. You are a divine magnet, drawing towards you all that brings you joy, success, and fulfillment. Trust in the abundance that surrounds you and allow it to flow harmoniously into your life, knowing that you are deserving of every blessing that comes your way. Open yourself fully to the grand tapestry of existence, and watch as the universe weaves together an extraordinary masterpiece, tailored exclusively for you. Embrace the boundless opportunities, the serendipitous encounters, and the delightful surprises that dance gracefully into your life. Each step you take aligns perfectly with your highest good, propelling you forward on the path of unbounded prosperity. Let your gratitude radiate like a brilliant sun, illuminating the world around you and inspiring others to embrace their own inherent abundance. Remember, dear one, that you are an embodiment of divine grace and endless possibilities. The universe conspires in your favor, orchestrating an intricate symphony of abundance that seeks to elevate your every moment. So, surrender to the symphony, let the harmony of wealth, joy, and prosperity resonate deep within your being. and allow your life to become an extraordinary testament to the power of embracing the art of receiving. With every breath, every beat of your heart, and every thought that dances through your mind, affirm your unwavering faith in the abundant blessings that flow effortlessly into your existence. The psychology of permission, accepting bigger opportunities. It is of paramount importance to fully comprehend and recognize the extraordinary significance and vitality inherent in liberating oneself from the exceedingly confining boundaries and limitations imposed by logical reasoning. Such rigid constraints invariably obstruct and impede one's innate openness and receptiveness to the multitude of possibilities and opportunities that manifest themselves in various forms. These highly logical and rational justifications, resonating with immeasurable intensity and force, often establish themselves as the sole refuge available within your personal arsenal. However, if one truly and earnestly aspires to usher in a new epoch defined by boundless abundance and prosperity, it becomes an absolute imperative to cast these justifications aside. Instead, it is crucial to envision oneself, with utmost clarity and vividness, stepping into the metaphorical shoes of a distinguished and highly distinguished individual, someone who commands your utmost admiration, reverence, and respect, or someone whose mere presence emanates a captivating and inexhaustible wellspring of inspiration and motivation. As you conjure and picturize this immensely esteemed figure addressing you, it is essential to allow their words to permeate and saturate your consciousness entirely. Surrender yourself completely to their sage guidance, wisdom, and insights as they eloquently and artfully expound upon and illuminate the profound and transformative potential that lies within the act of embracing an investment, heeding invaluable business advice, or wholeheartedly embracing an eagerly awaited and fully well-deserved promotion. It is through this gradual and meticulous cultivation and nurturing of your own unique and personalized voice as a receiver that you embark upon an awe-inspiring, transformative, and exhilarating journey. This transformative odyssey propels you relentlessly towards an expansive and limitless horizon populated with an abundance of additional external counsel, innovative ideas, groundbreaking and transcendent concepts, sagacious and profound wisdom, and a vast multitude of enlightening, illuminating, and life-altering directions and pathways. Keep in constant remembrance and always hold close to your heart and mind the undeniable truth that, when confronted with the unwavering conviction and absolute certainty of negative and pessimistic naysayers, who staunchly proclaim and assert that your noble endeavors and noble goals are destined to meet an untimely demise, what they are effectively and profoundly beseeching and imploring is for you to awaken from your protracted slumber and metamorphose into a vessel, a conduit, and a recipient that ardently, fervently, and unequivocally accepts, embraces, and dutifully receives. Even though the explicit articulation of these words may not always be readily apparent or distinct within their resolute and steadfast pronouncements, it is quintessentially and fundamentally the intrinsic essence and core substance of their profound, penetrating, and momentous message. The deciphering, absorbing, internalizing, assimilating, and ultimately integrating of this profound truth and wisdom that resides within their poignant and potent message lies within your intricate and multifaceted realm of responsibility, autonomy, and capability. It is only by immersing yourself wholeheartedly and unreservedly in this transformational process, and by fully embracing and embodying the essence of a receptive and open mindset that you shall unravel, unlock, and fully unleash the unfathomable depths of your potential, prowess, and unbounded possibilities. Chapter 8. The Poor Reject Opportunities. How Lack Consciousness Shows Up. How lack consciousness shows up to create a poor receiver and the consequences of it. When the law of receiving is explained to the poor, their lack becomes evident. The meeting and workshop trap. How it reveals the lack consciousness. The humbug parade of the dead-enders blame game. A reflection of lack. A different kind of religion. Unveiling the lack in its core. The misery merchants. Spreading lack and limitation. An anti-wealth cult. Embracing lack as a virtue. Change comes from without, rarely from within, exploring the illusion of lack. There are numerous ways in which individuals who are identified as lacking in some fundamental manner showcase their lack consciousness. Whether it be through philosophical beliefs or demonstrated behaviors, these individuals fail to understand, perceive, or accept what is being offered to them. In gatherings such as meetings, seminars, or workshops, the poor receivers often exhibit various signs that highlight their lack consciousness. For instance, they engage in conversations with their neighbors, diverting their attention from the main subject matter. It is in these instances that individuals with poor consciousness excel. Moreover, poor receivers tend to consume an excessive amount of water, frequently excusing themselves to use the bathroom and returning to the gathering only to repeat the cycle. This repetitive behavior is a physical manifestation of their energy being displaced while engaging in irrelevant conversations. Additionally, they often appear distant and disconnected, struggling to relate to the ideas and concepts being conveyed. In most cases, their attention span dwindles within the first few minutes, as their unconscious mind acts as a stopwatch for their ability to internalize valuable information. If they fail to grasp the information within this time frame, a sense of discomfort overtakes them, indicating their inability to fully comprehend the subject matter. Truly is as simple as that. Ultimately, if a considerable number of individuals were able to fully grasp the knowledge imparted in these workshops, the organizers and facilitators would not be adequately compensated for their efforts. Furthermore, some individuals use these gatherings as an opportunity to sleep or offer meaningless comments, often continuing the cycle of distraction initiated by their conversations with neighbors. They also turn their attention to unrelated issues on their desks, thereby intensifying their disengagement and glazed-over state. Unfortunately, there are those who exploit religious undertones to assert their moral superiority over the poor. The leaders of these cult-like groups often possess a self-loathing nature and belong to the middle class. They prove to be effective pawns for the politically maneuverable individuals who hold financial power. It is worth noting that religious leaders and terrorists, despite having distinct primary purposes, function in similar ways. They employ different methods to achieve their respective missions. In our society, however, the true purpose of one mission is obscured by the illusion of cost but remains just one step away from resolving the dilemma. Those who dare to question the alternative meanings presented by these groups are often met with resistance and find themselves at the bottom of the socio-economic ladder, stripped of the opportunity to benefit from meaningful work and just compensation. Identifying self-sabotaging behaviors. I've come to recognize a substantial number of self-sabotaging behaviors that tend to manifest during conversations. Psychologists all around the globe have extensively referred to this particular phenomenon as poor receivership. Essentially, these detrimental actions hinder and impede the natural flow of giving, nurturing, valuable information, incomparable affection, financial stability, and essential services derived from fruitful conversations. These individuals with poor receivership tendencies may intentionally refuse to acknowledge and accept new ideas, stubbornly hold onto their emotions, or begrudgingly agree to things they may not truly desire. Furthermore, it is crucial to note that these particular individuals often consistently display an alarming unsupportive demeanor, effectively shutting down any potential opportunities for immense personal growth and meaningful interpersonal connections. As a consequence, their underlying message to the world blatantly becomes, "I am whole and complete as I am. I confidently understand every facet of myself," leaving no room for enlightenment or additional insight. Regardless of hearing the entirety of someone's unique story, the actions of poor receivers solely focus on the negative aspects, completely dismissing any trace of positivity or constructive elements that may lay within. Consequently, they solely perceive and receive what aligns with their personal desires and consciously choose to concentrate on. However, it is crucial to recognize that this severely limiting perspective can ultimately and detrimentally hinder not only their personal development, but also their ability to cultivate thriving and fulfilling interpersonal relationships. Rich people are excellent receivers. They possess a remarkable skill in embracing the abundance that the universe has to offer. In stark contrast, poor people often struggle with their ability to receive. They inadvertently block the flow of prosperity into their lives. People who truly understand the art of receiving also possess a deep sense of gratitude and appreciation. They graciously accept gifts, love, compliments, and even constructive criticism without hesitation. Their openness to receive allows them to fully connect with others during conversations. They attentively listen, absorbing each word with genuine interest. As time passes, These skilled receivers recognize the importance of filling their own well. They understand that by nurturing their own abundance, they can create an abundance that goes beyond their own expectations. Their wealth becomes a force that continually generates more wealth. It is through this empowered state that they are able to give generously. Their ability to give is a testament to their wealth, and the act of giving further amplifies the energy of the flow. As a result, their magic intensifies, further fueling their ability to receive. The world holds successful people in high regard because of their unwavering commitment to helping others. They possess the precious resources of time, wealth, and hope, which they eagerly share with those in need. Deep down, every human being yearns for more, both for themselves and for others. However, it is important to understand that giving without being open to receiving can create a dangerous imbalance. It's like having a vent through which your own abundance slowly diminishes and eventually runs dry. True success is bestowed upon those who embrace the art of giving repeatedly and without hesitation or guilt. They understand that the principles of receiving and giving are intricately connected. By embodying both aspects, they are able to experience the true essence of wealth and prosperity. So let us all strive to be extraordinary receivers, embracing the gifts that flow into our lives, and in turn, become extraordinary givers, sharing our wealth and magic to create a world where abundance is abundant for all. How poverty mindset turns down wealth. Nobody likes a poor receiver. Poor receivers are really saying, "This old stuff is all I'm worth. Can't afford painting, we won't buy one. Can't afford a lavish vacation. We settle for spending our time around the television or sleeping all day. Can't afford regular baths. I'm just seen as dirty old Joe." We get an idea fixed in our brains. Whenever we find ourselves in a certain place, working towards becoming a certain thing, associating with certain influential people, then we'll receive the rewards perfectly. We may have a money problem, but it does not mean that we have a receiving problem. It is a simple fact that a poor receiver lets his imagination slip, while on the other hand, an excellent receiver skillfully controls and harnesses his imagination. You must possess a rich, plump imagination. Then you can use your ability to finally tune into it, be in perfect harmony with it, and ultimately be recognized as an excellent receiver. Our goal should be to switch our mental habits from being poor receivers to becoming rich and abundantly successful receivers. So many things challenge us and make it difficult to let go of the feeling that we can't have, can't do, can't become. However, we must remember that with cleverness and determination, we have the power to overcome these limitations and achieve anything we set our minds to. Always remember that our journey in life is a constant movement from the invisible to the visible world. Just like we afford to purchase beautiful gifts for Christmas, we shall open ourselves up to receive more and more blessings every day, never forgetting to be grateful for the boundless opportunities that come our way. It is true that we may not always be surrounded by people wealthy in terms of money, but what truly matters is that we always find ourselves in the company of individuals who possess immense wealth in ideals, original plans, and unique ideas. Spending quality time while being fully aware of this association will greatly contribute to our personal growth and enable us to live in perfect harmony. An excellent receiver gives a beautiful expression of their gestures, voice, and body language, exerting a powerful influence on those who are receiving their message. Becoming what we truly aspire to become is a simple matter of envisioning a mental image of beautiful expression, relentlessly pushing ourselves to grow in complete harmony with it, and then giving back to others who will not only help us but also elevate themselves in the process. A person can only give as they are advanced enough in the qualities that make them capable of forming a proper mental image of the human quality they wish to help develop. In conclusion, let us remember that by embracing a mindset of abundance, tuning into our imaginations, and surrounding ourselves with inspiring individuals, we can transform ourselves into excellent receivers, attracting prosperity, success, and fulfillment in every aspect of our lives. The path to becoming an excellent receiver is paved with self-belief, persistence, and a willingness to embrace change. As we expand our horizons and open ourselves up to new possibilities, the universe responds by presenting us with abundant opportunities. With dedication and a positive mindset, we can effortlessly navigate through life, receiving all the blessings that come our way. It is within our power to redefine ourselves as extraordinary receivers, capable of receiving and appreciating the gifts that life has to offer. Let us embark on this journey of self-discovery and unlock the immense potential within us to become the best receivers we can be. The world is waiting for our transformation, and we are ready to embrace it with open arms. Transforming your relationship with opportunity. It was my great frustration, my eternal source of disappointment, that continuously plagued my existence. I would stumble upon something extraordinary, convinced that I had discovered the ultimate panacea for my incessant money predicaments. In my destitute state, I was perpetually encircled by a plethora of books, programs, and workshops brimming with extravagant promises, assuring me that they held the definitive answer to my financial woes. Alas, they proved to be futile endeavors, or perhaps they simply fell short of my expectations. Their efficacy was impeded solely by my own ineptitude. My lackluster efforts were the primary deterrent to their success. Regrettably, I failed to fully grasp the wisdom that they endeavored to impart upon me, the invaluable knowledge they sought to bestow upon my feeble self. Fast-forwarding through the years, I embarked on a scholarly adventure exploring the abundant repository of literature designated exclusively for the affluent individuals. These coveted books, programs, and workshops had proliferated expediently, like a swarm of mushrooms sprouting during a torrential rainy season, serendipitously coinciding with the creation of my inaugural manuscript. It was at this juncture that an epiphany of monumental significance unfolded before me, a realization that resonated deeply within my core. I had been an insufficient recipient, incapable of fully embracing and internalizing the teachings encapsulated within these profound resources. Most people, I have come to passionately believe, are not very good receivers of the multitude of blessings bestowed upon them by the universe. With such immense potential and abundance, the magnificent Porsche remains meticulously parked in the cosmic garage, eagerly anticipating the awakening of its owner to their inherent right to possess such a remarkably stylish and thrilling vehicle. Alas, it is not only this extraordinary car that we neglect to welcome into our lives, but also the plethora of other magnificent wonders that the universe yearns to lavish upon us. If only we could become more adept at the art of receiving these wondrous treasures. In the grand tapestry of existence, it becomes abundantly clear that the universe harbors an indomitable desire to bestow upon us a profusion of blessings beyond measure. It is as though our benevolent cosmic companion yearns for us to open ourselves up to the majesty that inevitably lies in wait. The alluring Porsche, with its captivating allure and exhilarating performance, represents but a singular example of the countless marvels that patiently anticipate their rightful place in our lives. If only we were to awaken our innate ability to receive such resplendent gifts. It is a somber reality that resonates deep within our souls, the realization that we often fail to embrace the munificent wonders that eagerly seek our attention. With each passing day, the cosmic garage overflows with untold treasures, waiting to be discovered by those willing to unfold their hands and embrace the splendor that surrounds them. Yet, we persist in our ignorance, forsaking the myriad of opulent delights that crave our acknowledgement and appreciation. Oh, what a world we inhabit, where the universe conspires to lavish us with an overwhelming abundance of magnificent marvels. If only we could master the art of becoming proficient receivers, opening our hearts and minds to embrace the wealth of treasures that the cosmos unfailingly maroons on our path. We stand at the precipice of a new dawn, where the sun-kissed rays of opportunity beckon us with an irresistible pull. Let us shed the shackles of our limitations and step into a realm of untold expansion, where the universe dances in harmony with our desires, bestowing upon us blessings beyond our wildest dreams. Dear friends, the time has come to partake in the grand symphony of life, wherein we are not mere spectators but active participants in the ceaseless flow of abundance. Release any doubt, relinquish all resistance, and open yourself up to the luscious banquet that awaits your arrival. Seek not solely the Porsche's allure but also the cornucopia of celestial wonders that eagerly seek your embrace. As you sharpen the art of receiving, remember that the universe delights in your mastery and stands ready to bless you with a wealth of treasures unseen. In the end, the choice lies in our hands, to remain stagnant and complacent, or to embark on a transformative journey that unfolds the mysteries of the cosmos. Just as the Porsche longs for its owner, so too do the myriad of enchanting marvels yearn for your awakening. Expand your consciousness, unlock the door to limitless possibilities, and witness as the universe showers you with a cascade of blessings, each more magnificent than the last. Chapter 9. Abundance in Relationships and Networking. The entire principle behind Chapter 9 is extremely straightforward. No individual is a solitary entity. Regardless of the specific industry in which you find yourself as an aspiring entrepreneur, respected leader of your nation, spiritual guide, enterprising startup owner, chief executive officer of a massive corporation, renowned public figure, inspirational speaker, promising young politician, influential pastor of a thriving congregation, dignified royalty, expert in finance, dedicated student of higher education, or any other field you may choose, we all rely on the presence, support, and collaboration of others. This chapter, brimming with invaluable knowledge, immense wisdom, and profound insights, is poised to extend immense assistance to you, guiding you towards the path of resounding success. It emphasizes the critical significance of our deep connection with society and illuminates how it fervently impacts our remarkable journey towards unparalleled prosperity. By thoroughly understanding, diligently harnessing, and skillfully utilizing the power of collective collaboration, you can unlock endless possibilities and attain unprecedented heights of extraordinary achievement and boundless excellence. This chapter acts as a profound, all-encompassing resource, empowering you to expertly cultivate, wholeheartedly cherish, and steadfastly nurture meaningful relationships, build strong and resilient networks, and foster a profound sense of unity and camaraderie among diverse communities. With each meticulously crafted page, you will gain utmost, unparalleled insights, unrivaled, practical strategies, and captivating, compelling anecdotes that brilliantly illuminate the transformative, awe-inspiring effects of collective interactions and productive engagements. It sheds a radiant light on the paramount importance of effective, proactive communication, seamless collaboration, and harmonious cooperation, remarkably revealing the awe-inspiring, astounding potential, and incredible opportunities that fantastically lie within the depths of our unparalleled ability to connect, empathize, and engage with others in a meaningful, impactful manner. As you courageously embark on this enlightening chapter, prepared to wholeheartedly unravel, meticulously embrace, and steadfastly embrace the timeless wisdom, captivating knowledge, and profound truths that lie within these extraordinary pages, let the impeccable, unparalleled wisdom and remarkable insights inspire you down to your very core, encouraging you to relentlessly embrace, ardently pursue, and wholeheartedly embody the resounding strength and remarkable power of a collective society, where unity, collaboration, and synergy beautifully intertwine, propelling you towards a magnificent journey filled with unparalleled successes, profound achievements, and transformative moments that will forever leave an indelible mark on your extraordinary life. The grace, prosperity, and abundance of networking are truly remarkable. In order to achieve success, individuals must cultivate and nurture a vast and enduring network of positive contact relationships with others. This holds true for both the average person who possesses an insatiable thirst for knowledge and those who hold immense power, such as business magnates and wealthy sales leads. Furthermore, it is equally important for reigning presidents who require a strong parliamentary majority, or even humble contemplative monks who seek to strengthen their own prayers through the support of fellow brethren. Indeed, this concept of networking transcends all boundaries. Whether you find yourself in an isolated island mentality, or if you are an experienced megachurch pastor or professor at a prestigious elite university renowned all over the globe, the true essence lies in making friends and fostering prosperity. By establishing meaningful connections, individuals can not only thrive personally but also lead and guide their friends towards success, thereby creating a powerful multiplier effect that amplifies their accomplishments. In this regard, one must strive for nothing less than excellence, for success lies in being far from a poor receiver. With the expansion of one's network, opportunities abound, and the potential for growth becomes limitless. As the saying goes, make friends and prosper. Embrace the power of networking, and watch as your horizons broaden, enabling you to reach unimaginable heights. Why wealthy people surround themselves with givers and receivers. I have repeated numerous times in the past that I consistently engage in the company of individuals who possess the inherent desire to give and receive, those who are fully devoted to altruism and sharing rather than ceaselessly seeking personal advantage. In the hypothetical scenario where I have the privilege to exclusively devote my time to one specific group, I would undoubtedly select givers over receivers without a single moment of doubt. This inclination originates from the realization that affluence, with the exclusion of those who possess it naturally, is primarily attributed to individuals who have meticulously cultivated the art of selflessness, magnanimity, and bestowing their offerings upon the world. In direct contrast, destitution mainly signifies an individual's limited capability to effectively give. It serves as tangible evidence that their aptitude to provide substantial value and willingly accept compensation for their endeavors is greatly impeded. Hence, it becomes imperative for us to contemplate the reasons why others have not wholeheartedly accepted their selfless gestures and acknowledge them as deserving recipients in return. I have, on multiple occasions in the past, emphasized the importance of surrounding myself with like-minded individuals who hold an inherent desire to both give and receive. These individuals are wholeheartedly committed to the principles of altruism and sharing, instead of being driven solely by self-interests. If I were to have the exclusive privilege of allocating my time to one particular group, I would, without a shred of hesitation, choose those who embrace the role of givers rather than receivers. This preference stems from a deep-rooted understanding that wealth, excluding those who are naturally endowed with it, is predominantly accumulated by individuals who have dedicated themselves to the art of selflessness, magnanimity, and generously bestowing their contributions upon the world. Conversely, destitution primarily signifies an individual's limited capacity to give effectively, serving as tangible proof that their ability to provide substantial value and willingly accept recompense for their efforts is significantly hindered. Therefore, it is of utmost importance for us to reflect upon the underlying reasons why others may not wholeheartedly embrace and reciprocate selfless actions, acknowledging and recognizing them as deserving recipients in return. Obviously, there are other externalities. Some of the givers are bad at managing money and end up in poverty. Elderly people can't generate as much income as young people, and people sometimes suffer from bad luck. Otherwise, there is a very strong correlation. Remember that it is those around you who will likely determine your place on the continuum. I would be absolutely terrified of having negative giving or negative receiving friends, not only because of the direct hits that could potentially impact our lives, though those exist in abundance, but also, and most importantly, due to all the extensive damage they do by being such poor vectors for good ideas and positive energy when interacting with other people around them. It's astonishing how much influence they can have on our own perspectives and mindsets. In fact, other individuals will be astonishingly quick to judge you based on the mere company that you keep. It's truly remarkable how easily we can be influenced by those in our immediate surroundings, and inevitably old habits are excruciatingly painful to break due to the fact that they have become so deeply ingrained within the very structure and functioning of our intricate brains. We must constantly strive to surround ourselves with individuals who exemplify positive values and exhibit a genuine desire to uplift and inspire those around them. By doing so, we create an environment conducive to personal growth and success, where the collective energy of like-minded individuals propels us towards our goals and aspirations. Furthermore, it is crucial to recognize that our social circles not only shape our perspectives, but also play a significant role in determining our opportunities and access to resources. By associating with individuals who are proactive, driven, and success-oriented, we increase our chances of encountering valuable connections, mentorship, and favorable circumstances that can accelerate our own journey towards fulfillment and prosperity. Conversely, negative influences can be profoundly detrimental, hindering our progress and impeding our ability to maximize our potential. These individuals, with their limited mindset and negative energy, can impose self-limiting beliefs, instilling doubt and undermining our self-confidence. Their constant negativity and pessimism can drain our motivation and stifle our creativity, making it even more challenging to overcome obstacles and reach our desired outcomes. Therefore, it is crucial to be discerning in selecting our companions and surrounding ourselves with individuals who embody positivity, resilience, and a growth mindset. The impact of our social environment should never be underestimated, as it molds us in ways we often fail to realize. Our peers and the people we associate with exert considerable influence over our thoughts, actions, and overall trajectory in life. By deliberately selecting individuals who share our values, ambitions, and commitment to personal development, we position ourselves on a path of growth and success. The power of positive associations cannot be overstated, as they foster an environment of continuous learning, support, and shared aspirations. Together, we can elevate one another, push boundaries, and achieve remarkable feats that seemed unimaginable alone. In this interconnected world, where information travels at lightning speed and boundaries seem to fade away, the importance of our social connections becomes even more evident. We now have the opportunity to connect with individuals across the globe, exchanging ideas, experiences, and perspectives. This vast network of interconnected minds holds immense potential for personal growth, collaboration, and innovation. By reaching out to those who share our passions and interests, we can tap into a collective wisdom and creativity that transcends geographical limitations. The power of a global community is truly awe-inspiring. Furthermore, in this age of exponential technological advancements, the power of networks has been magnified. From social media platforms to professional networking sites, we have unprecedented access to a vast pool of knowledge and expertise. By actively participating in these digital communities, we can amplify our influence, expand our reach, and gain valuable insights from a diverse range of individuals. The possibilities are limitless. In addition to the benefits of a well-connected digital presence, the power of face-to-face interactions should not be overlooked. Engaging in meaningful conversations, attending conferences and seminars, and participating in local communities can lead to serendipitous encounters and unexpected opportunities. By immersing ourselves in diverse environments and embracing new experiences, we broaden our horizons and open ourselves up to a world of possibilities. Ultimately, expanding our social circles and nurturing positive relationships is not just about personal success and fulfillment. It is also about contributing to the betterment of society as a whole. When we surround ourselves with individuals who are driven by a desire to make a positive impact, we create a ripple effect that reverberates far beyond our immediate circles. By collaborating, supporting, and inspiring one another, we can collectively tackle the challenges that lie ahead and create a brighter future for generations to come. So, let us be intentional in our choices, mindful of the company we keep, and proactive in expanding our networks. Let us seek out those who uplift, challenge, and empower us. Let us build communities of purpose, where shared values and passions ignite a flame of change. Together, we can shape our own destinies, defy the odds, and leave a lasting legacy. The power of social connections is immense. Embrace it. The power of expansive social circles. Rich people are excellent receivers, always open to the abundance that surrounds them. They have the ability to attract opportunities and wealth effortlessly. On the other hand, poor people struggle to receive, limiting their potential for prosperity. Reflecting on this, I present 2 essential keys to unlock your ability to receive and expand your social circle. The first key lies in expanding who you receive from. By broadening your horizons and being receptive to a diverse range of people, you invite new experiences and opportunities into your life. Embrace the wisdom and perspectives of individuals outside your usual circle, for they hold the keys to unlock hidden treasures. Seek guidance from mentors, learn from experts, and connect with like-minded individuals who share your passions. Surround yourself with those who inspire and challenge you, pushing you to grow and evolve. The second key is understanding that our social circle plays a crucial role in our ability to receive. Only those within our circle have the power to contribute to our lives in meaningful ways. To expand your social circle, develop the eyes to see and the ears to hear the untapped potential in those around you. Be receptive to their unique qualities, talents, and wisdom. Embrace the diversity that others bring, as it is through this exchange that we are enriched. As we redefine contribution, we realize that to give, we must first receive. Every act of giving is rooted in the willingness to ask and receive from others. The size of our contribution is a direct reflection of our openness to receiving. Cultivate social capital and harness the power of social currency and goodness. Recognize that fostering connections and expanding your social network is not a laborious task but a pleasurable pursuit. It is through shared experiences, common interests, and intuitive connections that rich people effortlessly expand their social circles. The wealthy are masters at nurturing their social networks. They understand the importance of fostering relationships and building strong ties. They effortlessly navigate a myriad of avenues to expand their circles, be it through exclusive social clubs, partnerships, sponsorships, or involvement in prestigious societies. They engage in recreational activities like racket yachting and polo clubs, connecting with fellow enthusiasts who share the same zest for life. Even their family offices and secret circles contribute to their expansive networks. In the pursuit of expanding our social circles, let us embrace the mindset of the affluent. Let us adopt their joyous approach to life, where expanding our networks is not viewed as work but as play. Let us develop an innate instinct that guides us to like-minded individuals and fosters compatibility. Emulate the rich by immersing yourself in environments where you can easily connect with individuals who align with your aspirations. Remember, the size of your social circle directly corresponds to the magnitude of your contribution. Open yourself to the possibilities that lie beyond your current network. Be willing to ask for support, guidance, and opportunities. By expanding your social circles, you open the doors to a world of abundance. Embrace the richness that comes from receiving, and in turn, watch as your contribution to the world expands exponentially. Learning to receive support and opportunities from others. If you truly desire to craft a distinct and exceedingly prosperous existence, one that far surpasses your current state and stands as a testament to your unwavering commitment to growth and abundance, then you must embark on a transformative and enlightening journey to embrace the profound and divine art of receiving. It is a lamentable truth that in our modern society, where individuals are driven by material acquisition and instant gratification, many struggle as inept and unconscious receivers. They traverse through life with closed hearts and closed minds, unaware of the wisdom and knowledge required to accept the magnificent blessings that the universe yearns to bestow upon them. Yes, my dear reader, it is of utmost vitality that you embrace and embody the art of receiving with open arms and an open soul. For by doing so, you align yourself with the natural flow of life's grand abundance. You awaken to the realization that you are worthy, deserving, and capable of attracting and integrating the boundless gifts that the universe eagerly presents to you. Ideas, energy, support, and financial prosperity shall flow effortlessly into your life, nourishing and uplifting your being. I implore you, do not let the veil of ignorance and resistance shroud your path to greatness. Refusing to learn and hone this crucial skill will only serve to hinder and restrict your journey towards self-actualization and the fulfillment of your deepest dreams and desires. You long for the pinnacle of excellence, the magnificence of a life imbued with purpose and passion. You yearn to partake in the finest offerings that the universe has to offer, and rightly so. And so, my dear compatriot on this quest for self-discovery and transcendence, let us delve deeper into this profound inquiry. Let us question and introspect upon the reasons why certain individuals seem to effortlessly possess far greater shares of everything compared to others. Is it mere coincidence? Is it a happenstance of fate? Nay, it is not so. Those who attract and embody good fortune have tapped into an innate reservoir of energy that resides within them. They have cultivated an unwavering network of support, both from the physical realm and the divine realm. Ideas flow to them effortlessly, like a ceaseless stream of sparkling waters, granting them access to profound insights and innovations that surpass the imaginings of their peers. These inquiries, my dear reader, are not fleeting thoughts to be cast aside. They are the keys that unlock the doors of understanding and transformation. We must hold ourselves accountable for seeking the truth, for peering beyond the illusions that veil our perception. And I shall now share with you the truth that I have discovered through my arduous journey. The world's wealthiest individuals, those who possess vast material prosperity and a cornucopia of enriching relationships, are the masters of the art of receiving. These extraordinary beings, these awakened souls, lead lives infused with profound gratitude for all that flows into their existence. They have learned to attune their frequency to that of abundance and appreciation, magnetizing the most abundant blessings to grace their lives. They understand that receiving is not an act of passivity, but an act of deep reverence and trust in the infinite wisdom of the universe. They radiate an aura of openness and expansiveness, which draws forth the blessings that are meant for them. Their very presence becomes a beacon, guiding others towards their own discovery and mastery of the art of receiving. It is my fervent hope, dear reader, that you, too, shall embark upon this transformative journey, that you shall embrace the qualities and virtues that these remarkable individuals embody, become a gracious recipient of life's offerings, and witness the miracles and wonders that unfold before you. As you cultivate the art of receiving, may gratitude permeate your being, for it is through gratitude that the doors of abundance are flung wide open. May you awaken to the boundless potential that resides within you, and may this expansion ripple out into the world, uplifting and inspiring those around you. For as we embark upon this path together, my dear reader, we shall unlock the gates to a realm of possibilities and treasures beyond our wildest dreams. Let us embrace the art of receiving wholeheartedly and allow ourselves to become vessels of divine abundance. May you be blessed with unwavering faith, relentless courage, and an unwavering commitment to growth and transformation. The journey awaits you, eager to reveal the secrets that shall lead you to the pinnacle of excellence. Chapter 10. Breaking Free, Shifting from Poor to Rich Receiving. Rich people are excellent receivers. They possess a natural ability to attract abundance and opportunities into their lives. Their mindset is deeply rooted in prosperity, and they effortlessly align themselves with the flow of wealth. Conversely, poor people struggle to receive wealth and abundance. Their belief systems and self-perceptions hinder their ability to attract prosperity, creating a cycle of financial struggle. This cycle is further perpetuated by the interactions between the rich and the poor. You may wonder, how can a poor person be a poor receiver? After all, they possess the same innate potential as the rich, the potential to attract vast amounts of wealth. The answer is complex. It lies in the way poor individuals interact with the concept of abundance. In a literal sense, their lack of wealth does not stem from an inherent inability to receive. When it comes to reactive responses in creating a financial life, poor individuals engage in similar thought processes and emotional states as their wealthy counterparts. They too visualize abundance, seek opportunities, and strategize ways to enrich the lives of others through their messages, offerings, and marketing. However, discussing the poor and the rich as separate entities only muddles the waters. It obscures the fact that both groups possess the same mindset and approach to wealth creation. The playing field suggests that they should both have equal access to accumulating wealth. Their thoughts and feelings resonate on the same frequency, guiding their reactive responses in the pursuit of financial success. And yet, they seem to veer towards different outcomes. This inherent similarity between the rich and the poor poses a challenge for coaches and mentors as they guide their clients towards financial prosperity. Despite their shared mindset, poor individuals often find themselves caught in a frustrating cycle where success feels elusive. As a wealthy individual, I can't help but feel exasperated by the numerous setbacks they face, as if they are spinning a roulette wheel rigged against them. My own journey to wealth was not a matter of chance. It required a reactive response that deviated from their shared vision. So, what sets the wealthy apart from the poor? What enables some individuals to move beyond their circumstances and accumulate vast amounts of wealth? The answer lies in their ability to transcend their surroundings and adopt a radical mindset shift. They understand that true abundance goes beyond mere thoughts and feelings. It involves a deep-rooted conviction that they are deserving of wealth and an unwavering belief in their ability to attract and receive it. This shift in perception allows them to break free from the cycle of lack and embrace the limitless possibilities that await them. In conclusion, the distinction between rich and poor receivers extends beyond mere financial status. It delves into the realm of mindset and perception. The rich have mastered the art of attracting abundance, while the poor grapple with their own self-imposed limitations. To bridge this gap, It is vital for individuals to recognize their innate potential and embrace the mindset of a prosperous receiver. By aligning their thoughts, feelings, and actions with the frequency of wealth, they too can unlock the doors to financial success and create a life filled with abundance. Practical steps to open yourself to abundance. You can open yourself to receive abundance and tap into the endless possibilities that await. It is a proven and undeniable fact that the more you open your heart and mind to receiving, the more good you can do in the world. It is a profound truth that rich individuals should embrace their role as masterful receivers, for it is in their ability to graciously receive that the floodgates of prosperity open wide. Good receivers create an unending and abundant flow of blessings, miracles, and opportunities coming their way. They effortlessly attract all that is positive, uplifting, and life-enhancing. The affluent and prosperous souls among us have mastered the art of receiving with open arms and a grateful heart. They understand that by embracing the act of receiving, they amplify their capacity to give generously to others, spreading wealth and material blessings without hesitation. These individuals have cultivated a deep appreciation for all the magnificent things that have manifested in their lives, and they eagerly accept gratitude for their abundance. On the other hand, it is regrettably true that those who label themselves as poor or lacking in resources often struggle to receive. Their mindset resists acknowledging the richness that already exists within their lives. They shy away from accepting gratitude for the blessings and prosperity that may surround them. Consequently, their energy becomes stagnant, stifling the transformational flow of abundance into their lives. To embark on a journey of manifesting abundance, it is vital to acknowledge and embrace the inherent wealth within you. Allowing yourself to open up to the vast ocean of abundance requires acknowledging the blessings, the miracles, the opportunities that already exist in your life. By recognizing your current richness and expressing gratitude for it, you pave the way for even greater abundance to enter your world. You are already a vessel of abundance, awaiting the magical convergence of your desires and the universe's abundant offerings. Share the abundance of wealth that you possess, and watch as it flourishes and expands exponentially. In order to truly experience this growth, it is vital to be open and receptive to what the universe has to offer. Those individuals who limit themselves to possessing only one power suit or dress, and diligently wash it every single day, will never be able to manifest an increase in their material abundance. It is crucial to acknowledge, wholeheartedly receive, and deeply respect the blessings that you already possess if you wish to unlock the potential for even greater abundance in your life. Perhaps you have attracted this remarkable tool into your existence. The beauty of a tool lies in its ability to assist you in achieving tangible goals. It serves as a practical and affirming source of self-empowerment. Since you have manifested this tool to support and guide you, it is essential to banish any fear or doubt surrounding your own intuitive skills and abilities. Embrace your inherent power and harness the full potential of this tool to propel you towards unimaginable heights of success. As you embark on this journey, allow these invaluable lessons to serve as your guiding light. Embrace them wholeheartedly and accept them with open arms, for they hold the key to an enhanced and profound enjoyment of life. Delve into the depths of your being and welcome the nurturing fulfillment that awaits you. Open yourself up to the limitless possibilities that lie before you, and embrace the abundance that is ready to blossom in every aspect of your existence. How to reprogram your mindset to welcome wealth. What are your thoughts and emotions evoked when you hear the glorious and alluring term wealth? Does an indescribable surge of excitement intertwine with a tinge of apprehension? Or does your entire being overflow with a profound sense of endless possibilities and bountiful blessings? It is a truth universally acknowledged that words possess an exceptional power, capable of shaping our perceptions and molding our reality. If your mind, teeming with prosperity, instinctively delves into pondering the profound ways in which you can positively impact the lives of others, then your core beliefs stand enriched with sublime wisdom. However, let us now shift the perspective and present the same inquiry to those who harbor a disparate connection with monetary abundance, or even more tantalizingly, to those whose hearts echo with cynical sentiments whenever the topic of wealth inexorably emerges. For these souls, the initial impulse unfurls into questioning whether wealth inherently coerces individuals towards selfishness and self-indulgence. These bleak associations, often nurtured and reinforced through the passage of time due to the omnipresent influence of societal conditioning, inflict tremendous harm upon countless souls, as they unconsciously hinder and obstruct the fruitful pathways that manifest vast improvements within the tapestry of our lives. When I say deserve, I am referring to a state of mind. A longtime friend and program creator expressed it as a vivid and compelling description of the remarkable ability we possess for self-sabotage around not being able to fully embrace and graciously receive all that life has to offer. This deeply profound understanding reveals that many immensely prosperous people genuinely believe that they are undeniably capable of abundantly generating great wealth, resolutely rooted in an unshakable sense of deservingness. In actuality, they firmly believe that they inherently deserve more than what they currently possess, constantly striving for the absolute best that life has to offer in every regard. They grasp the art of wholeheartedly receiving the boundless riches that the universe generously presents. Contrastingly, individuals with limited financial resources often struggle as insufficient receivers due to the restrictive and constraining mindset they possess. These individuals find themselves in a perpetually impoverished state because their thoughts and beliefs dampen their ability to fully embrace opportunities that could alter their circumstances. The discrepancy lies not only in the spoken words but also in the myriad of unvoiced and unexpressed sentiments. The wealthy exude unwavering confidence and an unyielding conviction in their deservingness, which propels them to courageously take decisive action and seize remarkable opportunities. However, the poor find themselves entrapped in a disconcerting maelstrom of discomfort and feelings of unworthiness, paralyzing them in such a way that they hesitate to embark on transformative endeavors that could uplift their lives and destinies. Their aspirations remain dormant, devoid of tangible actions and substantive progress. Daily habits to attract and accept opportunities. Every single day, as we navigate through the complexities of life, we are confronted with an array of choices. These decisions, big and small, hold the power to shape various dimensions of our existence, be it personal, financial, or professional. In the intricacies of our daily routines, our attention becomes a beacon, illuminating the aspects of life we deem significant. And it is through our decision-making prowess that we safeguard and propel our ongoing activities. Yet, to truly thrive and execute flawlessly, we must also nurture the invaluable trait of common sense. It acts as the compass that guides us through the labyrinth of options, enabling us to discern the most optimal paths. Remarkably, within the tapestry of our lives, we often encounter individuals who go unnoticed, fading into the background of our bustling days. However, amidst these seemingly ordinary encounters lies the potential for extraordinary opportunities. These seemingly unremarkable individuals possess the key to unlock doors we may not have even fathomed. Within the recesses of our minds, a formidable filter operates, sifting through the barrage of information that bombards our senses. Astonishingly, this mental mechanism sieves out a staggering 99% of the data that seeks our attention, making space only for the known, while relegating the unknown to the peripheries. Thus, the onus falls upon us to seize the opportune moments when the mind is untarnished by weariness or inundated by an excess of trivialities. It is during these precious hours that our cognitive faculties are at their zenith, unencumbered by fatigue or the deluge of irrelevant data that pervades our lives. Most of our fears are pure superstition and unfounded in reality. They are often illogical and irrational, disconnected from any true threat or danger. However, despite their baselessness, we tend to give these fears unwarranted power, allowing them to hold sway over our lives and dictate our actions. One particular fear that pervades many individuals is the fear of accepting opportunities that come our way. We often find ourselves uttering phrases like, "I don't want to leave my current living situation because I feel comfortable here." In essence, it seems that this fear stems from a deep-seated reluctance to venture into unfamiliar territory. The yearning for change, growth, and improvement becomes stifled by an overwhelming attachment to what is known and established. This peculiar resistance to new challenges, problems, and opportunities can be likened to a form of invisible laziness that stealthily infiltrates every aspect of our being, slowly but surely draining our life force. A desire for a predictable and comfortable existence becomes a kind of ailment, a disease of the mind, where individuals long for easy solutions and quick fixes to their chronic problems without being willing to make any substantial changes in their lives. In essence, people often seek ways to alleviate their difficulties and mask their problems without ever truly addressing the underlying issues. It is a form of ignorance that plagues the masses who remain fixated on superficial problem-solving rather than embracing the potential for transformative change. In reality, true wisdom is acquired through practice-driven knowledge, which enables us to sharpen our perception and discern genuine opportunities from the illusory traps that may emerge. It is imperative that we break free from the shackles of our comfort zones and embark on journeys of self-discovery that push us beyond the confines of our established boundaries. Only by stepping into the unknown can we experience genuine growth and transformation. When we stubbornly cling to our familiar surroundings and adamantly cling to what is known, we inadvertently truncate the breadth of possibilities that lie awaiting us in the unexplored realms of the unfamiliar. This fear of the unknown stealthily disguises itself as a subtle form of invisible laziness, gradually infiltrating every facet of our lives and slowly suffocating our inner spark. The mistaken belief that a comfortable life equates to true fulfillment is a pernicious malady that blinds us and obstructs our path to progress. In a parallel to someone afflicted with a chronic ailment who seeks solace in quick fixes and temporary relief without addressing the root cause of their suffering, we too shy away from change and avoid making any substantial alterations to our existence. Rather than embracing challenges as catalysts for personal growth, we settle for mere surface-level alleviation of our difficulties, opting to conceal our problems rather than confront them head-on. This myopic mindset arises from a place of profound ignorance, for it fails to grasp the profound truth that genuine wisdom is acquired through the active pursuit of knowledge and practical application. Engaging in purpose-driven endeavors, where knowledge meets action, helps refine our judgment and enables us to differentiate authentic opportunities from deceptive mirages. It is imperative that we transcend the boundaries of our comfort and embark on a profound journey of self-discovery and learning. Only through venturing into uncharted territories can we unearth the hidden treasures of our untapped potential and unlock the full extent of our capabilities. By embracing the unknown, we revitalize our perspective, gain fresh insights, and ultimately realize the vast array of possibilities that await us beyond our perceived limitations. It is in this unexplored realm that we discover true growth and transformation, as we challenge ourselves to move beyond the familiar and strive for personal excellence. The journey may be daunting at times, but it is through these trials and tribulations that we forge resilience, deepen our understanding of ourselves, and unlock our untapped potential. Stagnation and complacency are the enemies of progress, preventing us from reaching our true destiny and fulfillment. By breaking free from the grasp of our fears and venturing into the unknown, we open ourselves up to a world of limitless possibilities and opportunities for growth. Every new challenge we face, regardless of the outcome, becomes an opportunity for self-discovery and self-improvement. Even in moments of failure or setback, we learn valuable lessons that shape our character and foster personal development. The path towards growth and transformation requires us to step outside our comfort zone, to explore uncharted territories, and to embrace the uncertainty that comes with it. It is in these moments of vulnerability and courage that we tap into our true potential and discover the depths of our capabilities. We must cultivate a mindset of continuous learning and improvement, always seeking out new knowledge, experiences, and perspectives. Through this active pursuit of growth, we ignite the sparks of innovation and creative thinking within ourselves, propelling us towards greater success and fulfillment. As we embark on this journey of self-discovery, we must remember that change is not the enemy, but rather the catalyst for personal and collective evolution. It is through change that we challenge ourselves, adapt to new situations, and discover hidden dimensions of our being. Change forces us to question our beliefs, confront our fears, and confront the unknown head-on. It is in embracing change that we truly come alive, for it is through the unfamiliar that we find the magic of discovery and the joy of self-realization. Let us, therefore, cast aside our fears and unwarranted attachments, and instead, embrace the unknown with open hearts and minds. For it is through this courageous act that we unlock the infinite possibilities that lie within us and come one step closer to fulfilling our true potential. Conclusion. The secret to success: supreme personality. The secret to success profoundly underscores the paramount significance of being an exceedingly proficient recipient of the immeasurable value that you selflessly bestow upon others. When your very essence exudes unwavering strength and indomitable power, when you become an eternal wellspring overflowing with boundless love and abundance, when you transform into an unlimited reservoir brimming with sagacity, affluence, and bliss, the universe reciprocates by bestowing upon you its bountiful gifts. This, my friend, is the exquisite art of receiving as practiced by the affluent. Indeed, prosperous individuals are truly exceptional in their ability to graciously accept the blessings that come their way. They are wholeheartedly aware of the infinite possibilities that lie before them and approach life with an unwavering belief in their inherent worthiness. They recognize that every encounter, every experience, and every interaction holds profound lessons and opportunities for growth. With open arms and an open mind, they embrace the beauty that life has to offer, savoring the sweetness of each moment. Conversely, those who find themselves homeless, afflicted with ailments, unhappy, or perpetually unsuccessful exemplify nothing but poor receivers. Regrettably, these people are submerged in a state of poverty consciousness, where their misery stems from their deep-seated belief in their inherent destitution. The heavy veil of scarcity blinds them to the abundance that surrounds them, trapping them in a cycle of lack and limitation. However, the moment you successfully transmute your fears, doubts, and pessimistic beliefs into positive convictions and proactive deeds, your existence will undergo a remarkable metamorphosis, transforming into a life adorned with triumphant achievements. As you let go of limiting beliefs and embrace a mindset of abundance, you open yourself up to the infinite possibilities that the universe has in store for you. In essence, the limitations of your mind serve as the only limitations within the tapestry of your life's journey. You hold within you the power to shape your reality, to mold your destiny according to your heart's deepest desires. It is a choice that resides solely within you, waiting to be awakened and unleashed. You have the choice to embrace a life of grandeur and abundance or surrender to a life of mediocrity and scarcity. As you embark on your marathon, let every step be imbued with purpose and intention, fueling your spirit and propelling you forward. Embrace the challenges that arise along the way, for they are opportunities in disguise, opportunities to learn, to grow, and to surpass your own expectations. Remember, life should not merely be a marathon that you run relentlessly. It should be a marathon that you run with the determination to emerge victoriously at the finish line. Each stride forward brings you closer to the realization of your dreams. And with each dream achieved, new dreams and aspirations will blossom within you. Embrace the journey, for it is in the journey itself that you will discover your true essence and unleash the boundless power that lies dormant within. So, my friend, let your heart be filled with courage, let your spirit be ignited with passion, and let your mind be nourished with the belief that you are deserving of all the beauty and abundance that life has to offer. Open yourself up to the magic that surrounds you, and watch as your life unfolds in ways that surpass your wildest imagination. The secret to success lies within you, waiting to be discovered and unleashed. Open the door to your greatness and embrace the boundless possibilities that await you.